Welcome back to the stage. The top of the mountain awaits. 16 competitors clawing and scratching their way to make it to the top of the world. 16 more looking to represent the United States as their champion. 2 double elimination tournaments. 2 winners looking to forever etch their place in history. Tonight, the battles begin. First round matches where everyone is on the same level. Who will move on to the second round? Who will lose their first shot at gold? All week we will see success, failure, glory, and heartbreak. Until the very end, where the 2 greatest wrestlers in ADW fight their champion. It's been too long, my friends. I hope you're ready. Welcome back, ADW. Welcome to Wrestledongia 2. The first round matches begin right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. ADW is back with Wrestledongia 2. Here we go. First round matches start up tonight. We are going to try our best to get through every single first round match tonight. This production value, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. Okay. I think we're ready to get started. We are going to be starting with the United States Tournament. First round matches for the U.S. Tournament to see who will challenge Tater at the very end during the Golden Night next week. Our first matchup, I believe, is ready. If it ever decides to capture. There we go. It's Macho Aubrey versus Morgana.
That's me.
That's you. Welcome back to ADW, everybody. We're here. We're ready. Simp. Here we go. The stage is set. Prediction is up. Macho Aubrey making her entrance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Vicious and Delicious from Nutley, New Jersey, weighing in at 268 pounds. One half of the Tag Team Champions, Mrs. Macho.
Welcome in, JC. Thank you so much for the 34-month subscription. Welcome back to the community. Your support is always valued. As we get set for the first match of the first round of the U.S. tournament here for ADW Season 2 debut. Macho Aubrey making her entrance, facing a newcomer to ADW this year.
And his opponent from parts unknown, weighing in at 190 pounds, Wildcat.
The Wildcat Morgana making his entrance here tonight, his debut for ADW. Brand new to the ADW roster. We'll see what this newcomer can do. Fuck Morgana and his weird head. 190-pound Morgana is terrifying, I agree. Never mind the fact that he's not wearing shoes. This is going to be a battle of brawn and strength versus speed and agility. We will see who comes out on top in this first round matchup for the United States Championship. Good thing Dante's backstage. Ain't that true? Here we go as the competitors get set to set off this first round matchup. Immediately, Macho Aubrey going for some strikes here on Morgana. Now manipulating Morgana towards the ropes. What she got in store here, a strike right to the spine and a knee lift sending Morgana to the outside of the ring. Macho Aubrey not giving up just yet. Not about to let Morgana recover. Power bomb position here on Morgana. Oh, and slams Morgana into the barricade. 100% went out and bought the first Somnium game. Good. It was a wild ride. I hope you'll enjoy it as much as I did. Macho Aubrey now sending Morgana back into the ring, and Morgana going for a tope suicida. Completely misses. Morgana, though, a quick strike to the gut sends Macho Aubrey to the floor. Knee lift to Morgana here. Back and forth offense between the two. Macho Aubrey into the ring. Both competitors have returned. Morgana Irish whip into a neck breaker. Morgana seems to have a bit of momentum. Macho Aubrey stopping it right away with a body slam. Now trying to pull Morgana's arm out of his socket. Stomp to the face. And immediately Macho Aubrey showing off that power with a sit-out powerbomb going for the cover. Here we go. One. Kick out at one. Morgana looking to perhaps get some distance between him and Macho Aubrey, but Macho Aubrey not about to let it happen. Going for a knee lift. Morgana was ready. These strikes are stunning Macho Aubrey. No answer for them as a kick to the spine. Tater is here. Hook of the leg. Here's the cover. One and a kick out at one. Morgana and Macho Aubrey both looking to put this match away early. Not going to happen so far. Morgana perhaps looking for a hammer fist. Macho Aubrey was prepared, sweeping the legs out from underneath. Body slam here from Macho Aubrey. Look out, the crawling headbutts. Macho Aubrey looking to put this one away immediately. Up on the shoulders. Rotating high angle F5. Here's the cover. Looking to put this away for good. No, Morgana powers out at 2.5. Macho Aubrey going for a kick, just missed the mark there. Now perhaps playing a little bit of defense. STO there from Morgana. Strike to the spine. Irish whip sending Macho Aubrey to the outside. The competitors have a count of 10 on the outside. Macho Aubrey not even letting it get close as she sends Morgana right into the middle of the ring. Morgana, though, had some time to recover. Wheelbarrow Bulldog. Here's the cover. Looking to put Macho Aubrey away for good after the wheelbarrow. No. Macho Aubrey powers out. Strike to the lower back. Just grazed Macho Aubrey. Macho Aubrey now chokeslam position from Morgana and a strike to the gut. Hammer fist right to the gut of Morgana and a knee lift right to the face. Morgana crawling to the ropes looking to create some sort of separation. Macho Aubrey not about to let him have it, slamming his head right into the top turnbuckle. Now bending the arm over the rope. They can easily pull an elbow out there. Morgana, though, fighting back with a back elbow. There's a snapmare. What's Morgana got in store here? Side drop kick right to the head. Kick to the gut here. Morgana twisting back, neck breaker. And here we go. Morgana's back with a flurry of strikes. The momentum firmly back on the Wildcat side here. Again with another neck breaker. Morgana focusing on Macho Aubrey's neck here. We'll see how well that plays out for him. Blocked the kick. Macho Aubrey was ready. Clothesline sending Morgana to the mat. And again with the body slam. Look out. Again with the crawling headbutts. Here's the cover. Referee in position. Morgana grabs the rope, but the referee does not see. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is Macho Aubrey.
Here is your winner, Mrs. Macho
A screwy finish immediately to start off Wrestledongia 2. But it does not matter as Macho Aubrey comes away with the W. Right away, we get a screwy finish. How amazing is that? We're in for a night, I think. Goodness gracious. It's not my fault the ref is blind. Ref is blind. 9 fingers. Goodness good. Boo! Cheating, boo! Macho Aubrey's a heel, boo! Macho Aubrey will take any win she can get. I forgot to pull up the list of matches here. Hold on. Here we are. I have 16 matches to keep track of, and I forgot to pull up the next one. Here we go. My good old-fashioned spreadsheet. My favorite. Aha! All right, here we go. As we get this next matchup set up, hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. The ultimate wiener. Goodness gracious, excuse me. Macho Aubrey looks like one of the mascots for the local AA baseball team. Amazing. All right. Looks like the next matchup is ready to go. It is Halucha versus Hatsune Miku. Man, one thing about 2K23 is these loading screens are fucking fantastic. They are so quick. I love it. Halucha versus Hatsune Miku here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from El Dorado, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Luchador.
Miku can do anything. This is true. Our first winner is in the books as Macho Aubrey takes a win over Morgana. Halucha now looking to do the same against the Japanese idol in Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku, of course, extremely buff in preparation for this fight. Again, another battle of speed and agility versus brawn and strength.
And his opponent from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Queen.
Hatsune Miku making her entrance here tonight. Miku, of course, can do anything and is looking to capture the United States Championship by making it through this double elimination tournament. Confidence exuding off of Hatsune Miku here. We will see if perhaps she's a little overconfident in this matchup. It is sort of wonderful, isn't it? Aubrey did, with a little bit of cheating.
I didn't cheat if the ref is blind.
The ref is blind, according to her.
I would have won anyway.
Here we go. Halucha versus Macho Aubrey. Hatsune Miku, rather. Again. Hatsune Miku and Halucha. Immediately, Miku takes a strong offense. Clothesline right to the back of Halucha's head. Now immediately, Miku showing off that strength. Gut wrench slam there from Hatsune Miku. Halucha, though, not about to get bulldozed over that quickly. Irish whip into the ropes. Halucha going for a shotgun drop kick, but Hatsune Miku held onto the ropes. That doesn't stop Halucha, though. Snapmare into a drop kick. The agility on display here from Halucha. Hatsune Miku perhaps looks a little stunned, out of her game here. Leg twisted on the rope as Halucha strikes right on the ankle. Now some vicious kicks to the lower body of Hatsune Miku. Very smart offense here. If we can take Hatsune Miku to the ground, Halucha has the advantage. Oh, and a drop kick right to the face. Hatsune Miku had something planned, but Halucha was quicker. Knee to the gut here from Hatsune Miku. Irish whip into the ropes, ducks underneath, leapfrog. Hatsune Miku showing off her own agility. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. Kick out at 1. Strike to the top of the back there. Now Hatsune Miku lifting up powerbomb position and a jackknife powerbomb there. Now perhaps looking for a submission maneuver, twisting the ankle. Oh, and an elbow drop right on the side of the knee. Oh, and a knee drop right to the face of Halucha there. Oh, but Halucha was prepared. Victory roll here. Kick out at 1 though. Going for a kick, Halucha completely missed the mark. Hatsune Miku ready to punish, but Halucha slips out. Strike to the back of the knee. Ooh, but a knee lift back and forth. These two competitors giving it everything they've got to make it through this first round. I love these Irish whips into the ropes. Oh, a flapjack from Halucha. Halucha there with a bit of a modified reverse DDT to Miku. Halucha now lifting Hatsune Miku up. Love this game. Love this fucking game. Halucha now lifting Miku up to the top rope. What's he got in store here? Look out, wheelbarrow position and a wheelbarrow bulldog from the top rope. Halucha, though, not finished, not going for the cover. I wonder how wise that is. Irish whip to the other side. Look out. Halucha, a cutter off the top rope. Here's the cover. That might be it, ladies and gentlemen. No! Hatsune Miku powers out. Halucha can't believe it. Going for a strike. Hatsune Miku gets out of the way and a pounce, sending Halucha halfway across the ring. Hatsune Miku now lifting Halucha up. Suplex right in the middle of the ring. Now looking to punish Halucha while he's on his back. Halucha gets back up though. Hatsune Miku perhaps going for something. Again, Halucha was just too quick. Again, those kicks to the lower body. Hurricanrana. Hatsune Miku rolling out to the outside here. Quickly getting back up though. Halucha again, wheelbarrow position into a DDT. Hatsune Miku perhaps looking for some separation, but Halucha was not going to let it happen. Headbutt to the gut. Halucha looking for the same maneuver again, and he gets it again. Miku back up to her feet. What she got in store here? Arm wrench. Oh my goodness, the wrist clutch. Sending Halucha to the mat. Oh, but Halucha with a kip up. Going perhaps for a drop kick. Hatsune Miku was prepared. Stomp to the gut. Powerbomb position here from Miku. Again, another jackknife powerbomb flat on his back. Halucha springboard cross body there. Halucha to the outside. Perhaps thinking better of it as Miku was 3/4 of the way across the ring there. Ducks underneath here. Drop kick to the knee. That had to hurt. Face really does meet taint in wrestling. Hatsune Miku sweeping Halucha's feet out from underneath here. Both of these competitors giving it their all for a shot at the United States Championship. Halucha blocks the strike. Sweeps the legs out, then a double stomp right to the chest. Halucha again going to the outside, again thinking better of it. Whatever he's got planned over there is not going to work. Now slamming Hatsune Miku's arm down to the mat. Hatsune Miku with a kick right to the head to stun Halucha. European uppercut. The power of Miku on display here. A deadlift from the floor into a slam. Knee drop right to the face. These two wrestlers are really dishing out the punishment towards each other here. Headbutt right to Halucha. Look out. Exploder suplex there. Hatsune Miku now stalking her opponent. High angle suplex. These suplexes might just be enough to put Halucha away for good. Here's the cover. No, Halucha just barely gets the shoulder up at 2.5. Oh, look out. Halucha was prepared. Knee right to the hamstring there. Halucha now manipulating Miku to the ropes. Perhaps looking again for that top rope cutter. He hits it. Halucha sliding into the cover now. Is this enough? No. Kick out at 2. A kick right to the side of the head. Is that enough to put Miku away here? No. Again, a kick out at 2. Every time a competitor kicks out of a pin, though, it takes a little bit more every single time out of them. Miku now just barely getting up to her feet on the outside. What's Halucha got in store here? Right through the top rope. Right through the top and second rope, rather. These competitors now on the outside as the ref's count begins. Remember, they only have a 10 count to fight out here. Again with that wrist clutch and again sending Halucha to the mat. Miku now sending Halucha back into the ring. Halucha, though, springboard crossbody again. The aerial offense from Halucha has really been the difference maker in this matchup. And again, we could see another top rope cutter, perhaps. Here it comes, right in the middle of the ring. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Halucha moves on to the second round.
Here is your winner, the Luchador.
Halucha, perhaps with an upset win here over Hatsune Miku. But Halucha moves on to the second round. Boo. I was not expecting Halucha to win that match. Of course, I must specify these are all random AI versus AI. For those of you that this is the first time joining, I have no say in how these matches go. I have no say in how they win. I just make the wrestlers and I pit them against each other. No idea who's going to win. So this is all random. Okay. Nothing about wrestling is all wild to me. I'm glad you're here. This is a mess. This is always a mess every time. Okay, I've got to do a little less rigged than the real stuff, exactly. Just got to do a quick little thing here, and then we'll get on to the next match. One thing I just noticed that I forgot to do last time.
Is rig it.
Is rig it! No. There we go. I kept forgetting to do it, and then I forgot to do it this time too. So here we are. But we're good to go now. Just a couple more loading screens I have to get through. Halucha and Macho Aubrey are our first 2 winners in the United States tournament here.
I won legitimately fairly.
Aubrey wins legitimately fairly, according to her. Oh, this is going to be a mess. Already. All right, here we go for the next matchup, ladies and gentlemen. It is Joker versus Mizuki. Where'd my top to this tea go? Oh, there it is. I found it. Joker, of course, a mainstay in ADW. Mizuki, a brand newcomer. Why Joker's model look like that?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 159 pounds, the Phantom Joker.
Joker making his way here, choosing to fight in his Shujin Academy clothing this time around. Perhaps not a wise choice, as he's got to face Mizuki. The Phantom Joker. Predictions are up. Without a persona, he's toast. As we get into the third match of round 1 in the US tournament. For his neutral special, he wields a gun. For Mizuki's neutral special, she wields a pipe.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 272 pounds, the Brawler.
The Brawler Mizuki making her debut here in Wrestledongia 2. Debut matchup here in ADW against the mainstay Joker. We will see which one moves on in the US tournament. Mizuki, of course, deceptively strong for her size. Joker, again, very quick, very speedy. Many of these matchups have been strength versus speed. I'm sure Mizuki could take a gun. I like that Mizuki, out of the ones that are in that game, is the one that you're confident could take a gun. To porn superpowers the gun away from her. I like that that's a verb. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Third matchup in round 1. Mizuki immediately going for some kicks. Both these competitors very fast. Mizuki shoving Joker away from her now. Look out, Mizuki up top. Middle rope moonsault. Mizuki now showing off her speed. Kick right to the gut. Joker with an elbow to the gut now, looking to fight back here. Springboard roundhouse kick. Oh, but Mizuki was ready. Small package roll up. Kick out at 1. That almost caught Joker off guard, and with a kick to the face. I believe Joker is bleeding. Kick right to the face, but it doesn't take Mizuki off her feet. Stunned against the ropes, chop right across the chest. Now Joker bending the knee back against the middle rope. Mizuki with a knee to the gut there to Joker. Irish whip into the corner. Mizuki tornado DDT. Look out, Joker. Kip up. Mizuki with a shotgun drop kick. Look at the strength of Mizuki completely manhandling Joker here. Oh, and a kick right to the face. Joker looking to find some kind of offense, but Mizuki has been dominating thus far. Little bit of showmanship here from Mizuki. Wait, my day has gone. I fully affect everyone I want to win to lose. Oh, no. Mizuki, tope suicida! Off the top rope. I'm sorry, that was a tope con hiro, rather. Over the top rope. Running flatliner there. Irish whip into the corner. Mizuki going for a double axe handle. Oh, but Joker, a single leg dropkick. Still, Mizuki is not taking off her feet. Welcome back. This is the third matchup left of the U.S. tournament. Haven't missed too terribly much. A clothesline misdirected there. Strike to the back of the head as Joker goes for the cover. Kick out at 2. Just barely got the shoulder up. Mizuki up to her feet. Knee to the gut. Now again, Mizuki's strength fully on display here. Snake eyes on the top rope. Mizuki lifting. Oh, Joker sweeps Mizuki's feet out from underneath. She quickly escapes to get some separation. Joker, though, up to the top rope. What's he got in store? Shotgun drop kick from the top. Joker went for a clothesline, but Mizuki, it did not affect her that much here. Going for an axe handle. Joker perhaps going for a spinning back fist. Oh, and a code breaker from Mizuki to Joker. Refs count up to 4 as these two competitors continue to fight on the outside. Fireman's carry position. Oh, and a reverse Death Valley driver there from Mizuki. Forearm strikes to the face of Joker. And a knee to the gut as Mizuki makes her way towards the ring. Refs count up to 7. Joker is stunned on the outside. Oh, but look out, a Tope Con Hero, and Mizuki misses. Mizuki completely misses. Joker ready to take advantage with a tilt-a-whirl DDT. Strike right to the chest, or the throat rather. Irish whip into the corner, steel steps. Joker now, reverse STO. Sending Mizuki into the barricade. I don't know if that was his intention or not. Refs count up to 6. Mizuki sending Joker spilling to the outside. Refs count up to 7. Mizuki makes it back into the ring. So does Joker. Mizuki strike after strike on the back of Joker, and then a face buster. Oh, but Joker was prepared with a victory roll. Catching Mizuki off guard, perhaps. Single leg drop kick doesn't take Mizuki off her feet. Irish whip into the ropes. Joker ducks underneath. Going for a kick, but it hits the knee rather than the gut that I think what Joker was going for. Mizuki now arm wrench. Look out what she got. Pump handle. Pump handle power bomb. Mizuki dragging Joker to the middle of the ring. Is that pump handle power bomb enough? It was. Mizuki wins this matchup with her pump handle powerbomb.
Here is your winner.
That would be amazing. Thank goodness we're not betting real money on this and it's just silly channel points, right? I'm so sorry, JC. Mizuki gets the win and moves on in the United States tournament. Okay, next matchup. Here we go. This is what happens when Joker is not in the metaverse. Here we go. Speaking of Date, his match is up next. Okay, here we go with our next matchup, already set to go. Agent 47 versus Kaname Date. Agent 47 with a return to ADW here. Looking to fight Kaname Date, who for some reason still has that highlight across his hair. I don't know why that's there. I still can't get rid of it, but it doesn't look like that in the actual game, so whatever. Here we go. You did. You lost 60,000 points.
Making his way to pounds, the Assassin.
I think Aubrey finished her homework. Oh, Aubrey just finished her homework.
I've been done.
Aubrey just finished her homework.
Fuck you.
Herrick senses all of this. Of course, no specific spoilers as JC has not finished the game. I don't remember which stream JC was here for. Agent 47 making his return here to ADW. JC hasn't even started the game, that's the one. Oh god, it's dark.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at
Yeah, that got better.
227 pounds, the ladies' man.
Date makes his appearance here. Aubrey is also making her appearance. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You were not there for the end.
Oh, that was the end of a round.
That was the end of a route in the Somnium metaverse. That was a fun Somnium, actually. No? What, your iPad charger? I don't know what you're on about. Aubrey is missing things. I didn't steal thing. What? Date making his entrance. Break his neck, 47, against Agent 47. Halfway through the United States tournament, first round here. As the competitors get ready, so do we. Agent 47 versus Date. The bell has rung and we are underway here. Irish whip from Agent 47 to the corner. Immediately Date with a back elbow. Back elbow again from Agent 47 here though. Returning the favor. Back suplex. And a kip up from Agent 47 followed by a leg drop across the chest. Now ground and pound from Agent 47 striking the side of Date's head. Stomp to the lower back there from Agent 47. Oh, a back elbow there from Date, and Date sends 47 to the outside. Oh, and a sleeper slam from 47 as the competitors are now fighting on the outside. Neck breaker from 47. Date doing his best to get some separation, but Agent 47 is relentless. Irish whip sending Date across the outside. Agent 47 perhaps engaging in a little bit of mind games here. Irish whip from Date into the corner, back elbow. Now looking perhaps for an alley-oop. There it is. Agent 47 ready though with a jawbreaker. Thez press from 47. Punch after punch. Oh, but a kick right to the top of the head. A kip up from 47, and both these competitors are back at a stalemate. Back elbows from Agent 47. Clothesline into the corner. Date, though, with a kick right to the gut to avoid whatever 47 had in store. Spine buster from Date there. Assassinating a wrestler during a wrestling event could absolutely be something. Yeah, I agree. Slamming 47's knee down before a kick right to the face. You could absolutely put that in like a lucha libre level. Where like, because wrestling is sort of mainstream now, but everyone sort of knows like luchador or lucha libre. Hammerlock DDT from Date. A strike right to the face, and the unprettier from Date. A surprise unprettier hit out of nowhere. Agent 47 just gets the shoulder up, and both competitors sprawl back to their feet. Irish whip into the corner. Agent 47 with a running bulldog. Spinning leg drop from 47. Very innovative offense here from the agent. Going for a chop. Date ducks underneath. European uppercut. Going for a strike. Sends Agent 47 spinning, but 47 comes back with a back elbow. Fireman's carry position here from Date. Reverse Death Valley driver. Lifting 47 to his feet. Again, 47 comes back with a jawbreaker. Going for a running attack. Date was prepared. Irish whip into the corner. Back elbow from Date. Strike after strike here. And again, looking for the alley-oop, and he hits it. And 47 again with that jawbreaker that Date just does not have an answer for. Date spinning, running to the outside. Agent 47 quickly following. And backbreaker there from Agent 47. That could easily snap a vertebrae. Strike after strike here. Kick right to the gut as Date continues to fight back against Agent 47, sending him into the steel steps. Jumping back elbow to the lower back. Refs count up to 5 now as Date gets back into the ring. Playing a little bit of mind games with Agent 47. I don't know if that's wise. 47 back into the ring at the count of 6, but Date with the unprettier again. Here's the cover. Oh, and Agent 47 kicks out. Don't do what? What are we talking about? Date beckoning Agent 47 up to his feet. Jumping arm drag from the middle rope there. Oh, make it a Hitman level. Oh, I see. Strike to the top of the spine there, and Date with a DDT to 47, but 47 with a kip up. Immediately into a chokehold. Oh, but right underneath the ropes. Ring awareness was on point from Date there. And Date with a kip up now. Lifting Agent 47 up. Agent 47 manipulating his way out with a reverse DDT. Oh, and a kick right to the face. That looks to have busted Date clean open. Dragon screw from Date, though, as he tries to fight back. Agent 47 on the outside. Date soon follows. Fireman's carry position, and another reverse Death Valley driver. Agent 47 kicks Date off. Knees to the gut here from Date. Both of these competitors fighting, giving it their all. Sending Agent 47 into the barricade before climbing into the ring at the count of 4. Date now playing up to the crowd a little bit. Agent 47, both these competitors are tired. You can see it in their walk. Date carrying Agent 47, dropping him on the top rope. Date now stomping down on the hand of Agent 47. And a kick to the lower back. Date looks to have this match in hand. Clothesline Agent 47, and here comes another. Kick to the gut. No, Date slips out and sweeps the leg from underneath 47. Both these competitors might feel the end of the match coming. Again, Agent 47 sends Date to the outside, perhaps for a little bit of separation after that flurry of offense. Date now climbing back into the ring. Irish whip into the ropes from 47. Ducks underneath. Going for a back elbow, completely missed. Agent 47 now with a flurry of strikes. Irish whip into the corner. What's 47 got in store here? Slamming Date's face into the top turnbuckle. But Date sends Agent 47 out. Oh, and a back elbow. The agility of Agent 47 there. Followed by a German suplex, dropping Date right on the top of his head. Agent 47 thinks that German suplex might have done it in. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. No, Date gets the shoulder up. Date slowly getting back to his feet, but Agent 47 is there first. Looking again for that chokehold, but again, Date is too close to the ropes. Perhaps a little bit of frustration on Agent 47's part, but Date quickly takes advantage. DDT from Date. Look out, Date. It's still going. Agent 47 again looking for the chokehold, and again he's too close to the ropes. Agent 47 might have had this match won 3 different times, and 3 different times his ring awareness has gotten him. Oh, and Date just gets to the rope right at 2.5. I thought that could have been it right there as I was talking. This time the ref isn't blind as Date gets to the ropes during the pin. Oh, but Agent 47 might be signaling the end of the match here. DDT there. Date rolling to the outside. Date's all lubed up with oil and he just slid across the ring there. Agent 47 with an eye rake there. Very wise on 47's part as he paces the outside of the ring. Not spending too much time on the outside. 47 perhaps signaling for the man. No, Date with the unprettier. The third unprettier of the match. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Date with 3 unprettiers puts 47 away.
Here is your winner, the Ladies' Man.
This match went on too fucking
Date wearing the scars of this matchup and still manages to take the victory. Date saw a porno mag. Someone brought a naked woman on the sign, on their sign.
Iba helped. Does that count as cheating?
What?
If Iba helped?
If Iba helps. There's so much going on in this fucking fictional wrestling. Oh my god, Date and Mizuki are fighting each other.
Yeah! That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. I got everything out of this.
47 has to intentionally lose a match to complete a challenge. This is correct. How could it be anything else, of course? Peeking. Aubrey's always peeking.
What are you talking about?
Aubrey's a peeker.
You didn't see anything.
Of course not. Here comes the next matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not even near.
It is Mooney versus Meta Knight. As we break the halfway point in the first round of the U.S. tournament. Mooney versus Meta Knight is up next. Sippy! How did I see that coming?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the city of Atlantis, weighing in at 225 pounds, the outsider.
Mooney making her entrance here. A late addition to the ADW roster last year. Now looking to make a splash in the United States tournament. I just saw that. Your slot machine. Oh, what an event this has been so far, and to think that this is only one tournament out of 2 that we are going through tonight. Date perhaps coming up with an upset victory over Agent 47. Mizuki conquering Joker. Halucha and Miku back and forth, with Halucha coming away with the victory. And of course, Aubrey winning by nefarious means.
It's not nefarious. Fuck.
Yeah?
You made it so I couldn't talk.
I made it so Aubrey couldn't talk, I guess.
It's not nefarious if the ref is blind. I would have won anyway.
But we don't know that because the ref was blind.
And his opponent from out of this world, weighing in at 228
Okay.
pounds.
I believe you. Meta Knight making his entrance here. Also a late addition to the roster last year in ADW. Meta Knight looking to take the Wrestledongia tournament by storm and winning the United States Championship. First, he's got to get past Mooney. Well, he left it in the stage, so. This matchup is bound to be a styles clash, with Mooney's innovative offense against Meta Knight's tactical, perhaps disciplined, striking ability. Here we go. The bell has rung. The matchup is underway. Mooney immediately going for a takedown there on Meta Knight, looking to bring the offense quick, early. Northern Lights suplex. Drop kick to the side of Meta Knight's head. Meta Knight must have been a little bit stunned from that flurry of offense right away from Mooney. Mooney, though. Meta Knight looking to get back, but Mooney with back elbows to the gut. Meta Knight blocks a kick. Perhaps that was the opening he needed. Irish whip sending Mooney to the outside here. Strike to the face, but Mooney comes back with a forearm. Meta Knight perhaps had a running. Oh, look at this. Look at this. A submission maneuver, an octopus hold from Meta Knight here. Mooney escapes drop toe hold. Mooney blocking a clubbing blow. Oh, Meta Knight now showing his agility. Head scissors. Meta Knight running the ropes, going for a splash. Mooney moves out of the way. The momentum swinging back and forth between these two competitors. Spinning cross body there from Meta Knight. Going for the cover. Mooney kicks out at one. Oh, but Mooney, victory roll here. Referee needs to get in position. Two, no. Clothesline there from Meta Knight. And another one. Meta Knight sweeping Mooney's feet out from underneath. Mooney climbing back perhaps to her feet. Meta Knight looking to assist. Oh, and a strike, a headlock driver there. Could this be over this quickly? No, Mooney kicks out at two. Strike right to the face. Whatever Meta Knight had planned did not work. Spinning rock bottom there. Mooney now fireman's carry position. Oh, a Death Valley driver right into a cover. No, kick out at two. Mooney now looking to get in position for something. Strike right to the face. That kick. That vicious kick. Oh, and it's over. It's over with that kick right to Meta Knight's face. What a quick matchup.
The outsider.
Mooney not getting paid by the hour here. taking out Meta Knight with a swift kick to the face for the 3 count. That was clearly Smash 4 Meta Knight. Goodness gracious, what a quick match. Holy shit. That caught me off guard. Mooney is the victor here. One swift kick to the face was all it took. He's the winner. You did it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, luckily this game does not have very long loading screens, so we're immediately ready for the next matchup. It is Dave Strider versus Luigi. Oh, now my neck's starting to hurt. Got to do some rolls. Here we go. Here we go. As we get set for our next matchup after that quick decision.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 206 pounds, Dave.
Home to stuck. Oh. Here we go. Oh my god. Did someone bet 5,000? Oh boy. Total 5,000, I should say. Looks like a lopsided prediction. Dave Strider up against Luigi. Luigi going through a bit of a character change since last time we saw him. We'll see how that works out for him this time around.
And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 180 pounds, Luigi.
Hit him. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we get closer to the end of the first round of the United States tournament. Luigi makes his entrance, looking to proceed further. In order to do that, he's got to get past Dave Strider. The matchup is underway. Here we go. Both competitors meet in the middle of the ring, and a knee lift from Luigi there. Starting off strong with some striking offense, Dave comes right back with a forearm, handspring Pele kick, but Luigi was out of the way. Luigi again with the knee lift. Brutal knees there from Luigi, perhaps one of his most dangerous weapons. Now slamming down on Dave Strider's knee as Dave rolls to the outside, looking to create some separation. Luigi, though, top rope. Going for a diving forearm, and he hits it. Luigi sending Dave into the ring, not wanting to spend too much time on the outside, but perhaps a little bit too much showmanship. Dave gets back to his feet, and a shoulder thrust sends Luigi to the mat. Look out, Dave. What's he got? Oh, tope suicida, but he missed the mark. Oh, now striking Dave. Looks to have busted him open with one of those hard fists. Sending Dave back into the ring. Dave, though, again, diving swan dive from the top, landing into a senton position. Luigi with a quick kick to the side of the face. Dave, though, takes advantage, forearms to the face to Luigi. Feels like these competitors have spent more time on the outside of the ring than the inside, as Dave drops Luigi right on his face. Now climbing back to the inside. Dave now pacing around, perhaps playing a little bit of mind games with Luigi here. Almost fainting that he's going to do another swan dive, perhaps. There we go. There's a little bit of a taunt. Oh, and Dave sends Luigi right back to the outside. Didn't even take a step, and a twisting crossbody from Dave. Irish whip sending Luigi into the ring. He fucking teleported. Dave looking perhaps for an Irish whip and a drop kick right to the knee. Sending Luigi into the ropes. Single leg drop kick, backflip, landing right back on his feet. Chop across the chest, and now he's bending Luigi's knee across that middle rope. Looking for a kick. Oh, and a strike right to the knee. Back and forth, these two competitors. Now a cover after a kick to the gut. Kick out at 1. Luigi's not about to go down that quickly. Dave with a kick right to the jaw. Oh, and a standing shooting star press showing off his agility here. Oh, but Luigi with a small package. Rolling him up. No, kick out at 1. Not enough. Strike right to the gut. Oh, and a drop kick right to the side of the head. Irish whip sending Dave to the outside yet again. Luigi, though, a bit of showmanship, but Dave is back in the ring. Suplex position. Snap suplex from Dave. War of the sauced up white boys. Fireman's carry position here from Dave, and a rolling Death Valley driver. Luigi with a kick to the gut. Oh, and looking for the Kamigoye knee, and he hits it. Again, Luigi's knee is perhaps one of the most devastating parts of his arsenal. Going for a shotgun drop kick was Dave. Luigi moves out of the way. Irish whip into the corner. Going for, again, another knee, but this time Dave gets out of the way. Dave climbing up to his feet. Luigi not about to let it happen. Forearm and the fist to the face. Dave quickly kicks Luigi off. This offense has been back and forth for both competitors. Luigi climbing to his feet. Crossbody. And a standing shooting star press, but Luigi gets the knees up. Side drop kick back and forth. The pendulum continues to swing. And Luigi with a guillotine choke, but this is not going to matter on the outside. Perhaps looking to wear his opponent down, perhaps knock him out. But Dave looks like he manages to escape the guillotine choke. Now a tilt-a-whirl head scissors sending Luigi spiraling across the outside. Luigi got a booty on him. He do. Dave sending Luigi back into the ring. Soon following. Elbows to the gut here from Luigi. Both these competitors with a striking acumen that is unparalleled. Luigi showing off his agility and a German suplex. Dropping Dave right on the back of his neck. Luigi going for a couple punches there. Again, these competitors seem to know each other so well. Both have been studying. Kick to the knee. What's Dave got in store? Backflip German suplex. Here's the cover. Kick out at 1. Dave, Salida del Sol. A Salida del Sol. And a kick right to the spine. Looking to inflict some punishment here on Luigi. Spinning forearm, but Luigi blocks. The momentum has shifted almost fully in Dave's favor here. What is this maneuver? Whatever it was, it seemed to be effective. Dave now perhaps looking for that rolling Death Valley driver. Luigi, though, knows it's coming. Back elbows to the side of the face, and he escapes. Snap suplex from Luigi. Now stomping down on the chest of Dave. Strikes to the side of the head. Oh, but Dave quickly rolls Luigi over, now giving him a taste of his own medicine. Dave to the top rope. Could he be looking for the Strider Senton? He hits it! Luigi powers out at 2.5 after the Strider Senton hits. Double axe handle from Luigi as he gets a shot of adrenaline. Jumping clothesline. Dave sent into the corner, spiraling. Kick right to the foot of Dave here. Now chop after chop from Luigi. Irish whip sending Dave into the other corner. Oh, and a clubbing blow right to the face. My goodness, this match is back and forth now. Luigi, a little bit of showmanship here. Both of these competitors have to be exhausted. Luigi up to the top rope here. Dave is motionless on the mat. Luigi beckoning Dave to his feet. Another diving clothesline. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. 2. No, Dave powers out. Luigi can't believe it. Kick to the gut. Luigi perhaps looking for the fairy tale ending, but Dave, Alabama slam, reverses the fairy tale ending. Now manipulating the leg of Luigi. Oh, but Luigi hops up into a head scissors. Here comes Luigi again. Powerbomb position. Powerbomb backstabber from Luigi. Now again looking for the fairy tale ending. And again Dave powers out with a clothesline. Oh, and a hip thrust right to the lower back, and followed by a knee. Then a stomp, and here's the cover. Does Luigi have enough in him to power out? Yes, he does! Luigi dragon screw to Dave. Now lifting Dave up. Kamigoye knee! Luigi now stomping down on Dave's face, trying to figure out what he has to do to put Dave Strider away. And here's the guillotine choke. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be it. Luigi's got it locked in tight. All he has to do is wait for Dave to fade. Oh, but Dave fighting out of it. Fights out of it again. The guillotine choke, not enough to put Dave away. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors from Dave. And a forearm strike sending Luigi sprawling to the mat. Now Dave dropping the knee right across the elbow. Luigi now rolling to the outside. The momentum has swung again towards Dave. Luigi stunned on his feet. What's Dave got in store here? Following Luigi to the outside. Kick to the gut. Backflip. German suplex. Dangerously close to those steel steps. That could have knocked Luigi out of commission for good. Sending Luigi back into the ring. Dave pacing the outside. Luigi playing to the crowd. Stops at just enough time as soon as Dave enters the ring. Leapfrog. Ducks underneath. And a German suplex. Dave gets back to his feet. Luigi quickly kicks him back down. And again, Luigi with the guillotine choke. Again, looking to make Dave fade. He's wrenching it back. He's wrenching it hard. Dave still not faded. The referee in perfect position to see. And again, Dave fights out of the guillotine. Somehow, some way, and then a brogue kick. Kick to the gut and a single leg code breaker. That busted Luigi clean open, and that could be it. No, Luigi gets the shoulder up. Luigi gets the shoulder up. Dave now perhaps looking again for a Strider senton. No, a standing shooting star press. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. No, Luigi is still in this matchup. Dave not giving up. Here's the Strider senton. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Strider is your winner.
Here is your winner, Dave.
What a matchup. Strider coming through for me. A tense matchup. Felt like it could have ended at any time, but the competitor's heart shone through. Dave shining just a little bit brighter. Oh my God. What the fuck? What a match. Okay, this next match is gonna be a bit of a fucking mess. Luigi made him work. Absolutely. Okay, let's take a breather and see how this next match shapes up, shall we? Okay, enough of a breather. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a Kubi Hold versus Doodle Bob. Sippy time. Oh, dear Christ. I don't think Christ can help us in this one. Oy vey. Whew. Night has been salvaged. Turntable trash 1. Let's go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Dream Team from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 244 pounds, He-Man.
If Doodle Bob wins the whole U.S. tournament, I'm making an emote of him. A Kubi Hold is British now. Confirmed. A Kubi Hold, a mainstay of ADW here. Looking to find success in the United States tournament. In order to do that, he's got to beat a newcomer.
And his opponent from the pits of hell, weighing in at 228 pounds,
Doodle Bob, a new competitor to ADW, making his debut here tonight. In order to move on in the United States tournament, he's got to face an abomination as bad as his own in a Kubi Hold. He is the shadow, the true self, the shelf. This is a mess. Quite an impressive entrance here from Doodle Bob. Somehow turning our monitors black and white. Looking to gain his first important win here in ADW. With a victory over Akubi Hold. We will see how this turns out. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Akubi Hold versus Doodle Bob. There's the bell, and we are underway. This is just a mess to look at, isn't it? A knee to the gut from Akubi Hold, followed by a double axe handle to the spine. Kick right to the lower back. And a stomp to the leg. Akubi Hold looking to target every limb that he can in order to get an advantage. Forearm strike to Doodle Bob. Doodle Bob now coming back. Oh, perhaps not. Choke slam throw there from Akubi Hold. Akubi Hold lining Doodle Bob up with a kick to the chest. Doodle Bob quickly scrambling back to his feet. Akubi Hold with a throw power slam there. And a kick right to the face of Doodle Bob. I don't like that he has Behold on his ass. Akubi Hold now slamming Doodle Bob's head into the mat. So far, Akubi Hold has dominated this matchup. Here's the cover kick out at 1. Goodness gracious. Doodle Bob rolls out of the way of a stomp. Oh, and Doodle Bob with a back kick there after an arm wrench. Innovative offense here from Doodle Bob. Sending Akubi Hold into the ropes, but they collide into one another. Forearm strike from Akubi Hold, going for a drop kick. Doodle Bob managed to block it. Springboard. Oh, but Akubi Hold slipped right underneath. And another kick to Doodle Bob's face. Whoever wins, we lose. Choke slam backbreaker from Akubi Hold. Going to drop the knee. Doodle Bob moves out of the way. Oh, I don't know how he managed to do that, but he hits a backstabber. Oh, and kicks right to Akubi Hold's face. Going for a flying forearm. Here's a sippy. Double leg takedown from Doodle Bob. Palm strikes right to the face of Akubi Hold. Akubi Hold tried to block, but it was not very effective. Ripcord position and a forearm right to the side of Akubi Hold's face. Akubi Hold now climbing to the corner, using the ropes to support him getting to his feet. Behold, they are switching positions back and forth, and a double knee right to the spine of Akubi Hold as Akubi Hold slips out of the way. Strength of Akubi Hold on display here, dropping Doodle Bob right on the top rope. Your thrusty moistened, mayhaps. Thank you. Did it flag on him? I didn't see it. Oh, and the knee right to the side of the head. Doodle Bob kicking Akubi Hold right away. And now Doodle Bob with a kick to the side of Akubi Hold's face. Irish whip into the ropes. Doodle Bob looking for a belly to belly. Akubi Hold was ready. Going for a strike. Doodle Bob blocks. Oh my God! What a clothesline! That could have taken Akubi Hold's head clean off. And a forearm strike right to the side of the head. And now here's the cover. Oh, and a kick out at 1. Akubi Hold still has some fight in him. Doodle Bob looking to quench that fire. Strike after strike on Akubi Hold. Oh, and a kick right to the lower back. Now kicks to the face. Akubi hold is struggling here. Oh, but he gets back into it with a face breaker. Splitting the knees with a wishbone leg drop. Akubi holds strike after strike, and a clothesline sends Doodlebob to the mat. Oh, and Doodlebob strikes back with a face breaker of his own. Akubi hold rolling to the outside as Doodlebob playing to the crowd now, perhaps trying to get into his opponent's mind. Senton over the top rope. Akubi hold looking to get back into this with some strikes. He's got Doodlebob up high, letting all the blood drain to the head of Doodlebob, showing off his impressive power and falling back into a suplex. Doodlebob, though, quick recovery. Akubi hold slides out of the fireman's carry. Now throwing Doodlebob. The rest count up to 5 on the outside as Akubi hold crashes into the ring apron. He does now, I guess. Doodlebob showing some striking acumen as Akubi hold makes it into the ring at 7. Doodlebob with a single knee strike to the back of Akubi hold there. And a kick right to the face. Again, Doodlebob focusing on the head of Akubi hold. And again, with that vicious clothesline. Absolutely brutal. Doodlebob on the top rope. Akubi hold climbing to the top, sending Doodlebob crashing to the mat. Now Doodlebob rolls to the outside, looking to create some separation. Akubi hold! Tope con hero, but he misses. Slamming his back right into that mat where there is only an inch of padding before unforgiving concrete. Clothesline there from Doodlebob. Akubi hold, like most monstrosities, can only be stopped by destroying the brain. Discus forearm strike. Now stomping down on the elbow of Akubi hold. Doodlebob now climbing to the top rope. Elbow strike right across the throat of Akubi hold. Here's the cover. Could this be it? No, Akubi hold powers out. Behold, stunned on his feet. Fireman's carry from Doodlebob here. But Akubi hold. Elbow strikes. Sending Doodlebob into the corner. Now into a tree of woe position here on Doodlebob. This is brilliant. Stomping Doodlebob's face with a foot choke there. Oh! Akubi hold goes for a tope con hero, but Doodlebob had already slid back into the ring. Now both competitors perhaps playing a little bit to the crowd as Doodlebob tope suicida through the top rope. It started thundering outside as this match started. The grandeur of this match has sent your weather into a spiraling pattern. Refs count up to 3. Back suplex. Oh, and he kicks him right in the lower back. Knee strikes now to the side of Akubi hold's leg. Akubi hold sending Doodlebob back into the ring. Akubi hold now climbing back in, and a strike from Doodlebob. Russian leg sweep. And now pounding on Akubi hold. Mod yourself into the game for the announcing bench there. That would be amazing. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. No, Akubi hold powers out. Doodlebob can't believe it. Going for a kick, Akubi hold manages to roll out of the way there. Fireman's carry, perhaps looking for feast your eyes. No, a backpack position, a backpack stunner from Akubi hold. Now looking for feast your eyes. Here it comes, that knee strike right to the face. Akubi hold into the cover after the feast your eyes. Is this going to be it? No, Doodlebob kicks out. This crowd chanting "Fight Forever" as both of these competitors are showing their stuff. Leg lariat from Doodle Bob. Doodle Bob counting down the crowd, perhaps looking for a Claymore kick, and he hits it. Doodle Bob up to the top rope. That could have knocked a Kubi hold clean out. Elbow strike. The cover. This could be it. It is. Doodle Bob wins the matchup.
Here is your winner, Doodle Bob.
Automod's targeting you. That might just be residual. You may have to refresh. Doodle Bob wins the matchup, his debut matchup here. What a fight. Not sure how I feel about this match in general. Understandably so. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the final match of the United States tournament. Oh God, what are you doing? Aubrey pulled out Metopia. It's been so long since I've seen that game. Good ass game though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The final matchup of the first round of the United States tournament. It is a rematch here. Oh, where'd it go? Hello? It crashed. Well, it was supposed to be Braun versus Dr. Akeem, but the game crashed. It just closed. It could not handle the rematch.
It felt all of Braun's hate.
It felt every single one of Braun's hate.
Every
single Braun hate. All right, let's pull this back up. That was great. That is not what I expected to see. A game crash.
I was playing Mario Luigi.
Oh yeah.
Bowser Inside Story on the 3DS.
That was the second crash I've had. Third crash since I started this game. Second crash I've had today.
It's a curse.
It's a curse.
I cast Crushing Disappointment.
That's me right now. Crushing disappointment.
That was the first card when I opened
That's
it.
me. Crushing disappointment.
That was literally the first thing I saw when I opened this box.
Okay. So adjust this accordingly. Get through the intro. That was wild.
I always hear Metopia boss music, and that's what makes me want to play it.
Did you hear some during your homework? Yeah. Okay. Braun versus Dr. Akeem, take 2. Holy moly. Okay. After all that,
Forgot Tails was Jesus.
let's try. Excuse me?
What?
Let's try it again. Summoned, welcome in, Braun. After you crashed the game last time. Here we are. Braun versus Dr. Akeem, the rematch of a rivalry that permeated all throughout the first year of ADW. It is your aura. Holy shit. That was wild. Random seating. I took a seed generator and I randomized it 3 or 4 times, I think.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Vicious and Delicious from Canada, weighing in at 265 pounds, one half of the Tag Team Champions, Brent.
Welcome back, Braun. Oh my goodness. As we make it to the end of the United States tournament, your Gen 2 outfit looks fire. We now know our round 2. We are getting to round 2 matchups now. Halucha will be going against Macho Aubrey. We will see quite a matchup in Kaname Date versus Mizuki. Dave Strider will be going one-on-one against Mooney. And the winner of this match will be facing Doodle Bob. Of course, don't go anywhere as we still do have the second World Tournament after a small intermission following this match.
From the Red Light District, weighing in at 219 pounds, Dr. Love.
Here comes Dr. Hakeem. Of course, these two, Bront, Dr. Hakeem, alongside Automod, have had some brutal matchups in the past year in ADW. The rivalry is reignited once more as they face off in the first round matchup for the U.S. tournament. Both competitors are ready. Oh, immediately Dr. Hakeem with a backbreaker catching Bront's charging attack. It will be time to reveal your hard work, yes. Bront stomping down on Dr. Hakeem's shoulder. Accidentally bet a lot of money, oh man. Dr. Hakeem with a dragon screw sending Bront to the mat. Sippy, here we go. Oof, splashed on me. Bront looking for a little bit of limb manipulation here, carrying Dr. Hakeem with this wrist clutch. Gorgeous arm drag there, sending Dr. Hakeem flying across the ring. Kick to the lower back of Dr. Hakeem. Now Bront climbing to the top rope. Elbow drop from the top right across the chest. Here's the cover. Kick out at 2. I taste blood. Oh, Bront with a springboard DDT. Somehow managed to avoid Dr. Hakeem's grapple there. Bront now showing off his strength. Slamming Dr. Hakeem into the corner. Then throwing him to the middle of the ring. Ooh, bending the shoulder back. Looking to dislocate Dr. Hakeem's shoulder. Hakeem, though, back to his feet rather quickly. And again, Bront perhaps looking for that arm drag. Effective as he sends Hakeem flying across the ring. And again, here's the cover. Bront looking to put this away early. But Dr. Hakeem says no, kicks out at 2. Bront now fisherman suplex. Hooking the leg, but perhaps choosing not to go for a pin there. All is fair in love and war. Going for a drop kick, Dr. Hakeem avoids DDT from a kneeling position. Now Dr. Hakeem taunting Bront. Look at this. Clothesline from Dr. Hakeem and another clothesline. Oh, Bront going for a clothesline of his own and a power slam. Stomp right to the chest. Beautiful standing moonsault there. Here's the cover on Bront. Dr. Hakeem, no! Bront gets to the shoulder up. Kick to the gut. Hakeem looking for the rose plant, and he hits the rose plant. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be over. No, Bront powers out. Hakeem can't believe it. He thought the rose plant was going to end it. Hakeem now up to the top rope. Bront lying motionless on the floor. Diving elbow drop from Hakeem. Oh, but a kick right to the top of the head. Bront now suplex. Dr. Hakeem using the ropes to try and get back to his feet. Bront was ready. Irish whip and then a leg lariat. Bront has been sent the power of piss. Oh, and a backbreaker there from Dr. Hakeem, followed by a clubbing clothesline to the back of the head. Bront rolls to the outside, but Dr. Hakeem is not far. Top rope here. What's he got in store? Crossbody, but Bront catches him. Powerbomb position, spinning. Oh, and a sit out right onto the outside mat. Stomping down on the chest now. Dr. Hakeem went high risk, high reward, and is feeling the risk now. Bront stomping down on the gut of Dr. Hakeem. The refs count up to 4. Bront now sending Hakeem into the ring. Following him. Oh, perhaps not. Up to the top rope as Hakeem lies on his front. Oh, going for a frog splash, but Hakeem moved out of the way. Hakeem's ready, though. Irish whip into the ropes. My goodness, what a back body drop. And prepared with a knee strike. Here's the cover after that knee strike to the side of the head. No, Bront powers out. Hakeem measuring him up for something and a knee drop right to the face. Now lifting Bront up. Sending Bront to the outside, looking for a spike DDT. Oh, and he hits it. Sending Bront's head right into the mat. Bront lying motionless after that spike DDT. Now Hakeem perhaps looking to put this away again for good. Here's a rose plant. A second rose plant. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. No, Bront powers out again after the rose plant. Hakeem is beside himself. Oh, but Hakeem's not done. Measuring Bront. No, Bront catches the kick this time. Bront feeling the rage coming through him. Here it comes. The Aqua Jet Lariat. Here's the cover. No! Dr. Hakeem just gets the shoulder up. Hakeem sends Bront into the ropes. Bront runs right past him. Oh, but a back elbow from Dr. Hakeem. Going for a knee drop, but Bront moves out of the way. Going for a strike. Hakeem dodges. Irish whip into the corner. Sending Bront flying across the ring. Oh, whatever Dr. Hakeem had in store does not matter. Clothesline from Bront. Bront now climbing to the top. Perhaps looking for that frog splash. Again, Hakeem moves out of the way. Strike to the back, sending Bront against the ropes. Thez press from Dr. Hakeem. Oh, goodness. And now Dr. Hakeem measuring Bront yet again, looking to put this away for good. Will the villain reign supreme this time? No, Bront moves out of the way. Avoiding the rose plant again, going for a springboard DDT, missed, but knocked Hakeem to the ground. Going for a stomp, Hakeem moves out of the way. Drop kick to Bront. Hakeem now sending Bront to the outside. Looking again for this spike DDT. And he hits it again. Dr. Hakeem can feel the end of the match coming. The crowd fully behind Bront, but it may not matter. Looking again for the rose plant, and he hits it. Here's the cover. Oh, but Bront's foot was under the ropes. Bront's foot was under the ropes. The referee, well aware of the rules. Dr. Hakeem now stomping down on Bront's palm, looking to inflict punishment, now playing to the crowd. Oh, but Bront with a kip up. Dr. Hakeem didn't see it. Bront now inflicting punishment on Dr. Hakeem, climbing to the top rope, looking for that frog splash. He hits it. Stomp to the gut. Now lifting Hakeem up. Hakeem, though, fighting back with all he's got. Bending the arm back, perhaps looking to limit the impact of the Aquajet Lariat. Chop across the chest. Sending Bront's face into the top turnbuckle. And again with these chops. Now looking for an alley-oop powerbomb. Talking some trash to Bront perhaps, and now playing to the crowd is Dr. Hakeem. Now working on the legs of Bront here. Twisting that ankle. Bront writhing in pain. Elbow drop to the knee. But Bront slowly trying to get back to his feet, trying to find some kind of offense. Kicks to the gut from Dr. Hakeem. And a clothesline. Bront rolls to the outside, perhaps looking to create some separation, but Dr. Hakeem is not far behind. Looking perhaps for the Billy Goat's curse submission maneuver, and he hits it. He's got it locked in, but it's not going to matter on the outside. And Bront was quick to sweep the legs out from underneath before too much damage could be done. Dr. Hakeem sent into the inside. Bront perhaps taking a moment to recover on the outside before climbing back into the ring himself. Going for a clothesline, Dr. Hakeem was prepared. Gut wrench position here, looking for a neck breaker, and he hits it. Dr. Hakeem dragging Bront to the middle of the ring after that gut wrench neck breaker. Bront slowly getting back to his feet, rolls out of the way of a strike, now strike of his own. Looking again for the Aquajet Lariat. He hits it. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. That's it. Bront wins after a second Aquajet Lariat.
Here is your winner, Brent.
What a fight as the rivalry was reignited yet again, but Bront yet again comes out on top. Oh my goodness. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, sippy time. It really did. It felt like Bront was not going to come back from that. That was insane. With that, ladies and gentlemen, the second round of the United States tournament is set. Bront will go one-on-one with Doodle Bob. Dave Strider will go one-on-one with Mooney. Kaname Date will go one-on-one with Mizuki. And finally, Macho Aubrey will go against Halucha. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more tournament for you tonight in the World Tournament. 8 more matches to go. But before that, I think we all need a small little break. Of course, ADW could not be what it is without its sponsorships. Before we get to a break, I want to show you an advertisement from one of these wonderful sponsorships in Dick's.
Here at Dick's Ongoing Never-Ending Growth Productions Incorporated, we value craftsmanship, hard work, and money. That is why when we made an offer to All Dong Wrestling to act as sponsors for Wrestledongia 2, we sent our COO to canvass ideal locations to break ground for a brand new sporting venue. Sure, it might be because he paid us a lot to erect a huge, extravagant stadium, but it's also because Dick's never says no to a long, hard project. What the fuck am I reading? Dick's, being the extremely fast company we are, we're eager to get plowing this new, untouched virgin land. You two are fucked. Why did you get me to do this? Through the power of hard, sweaty labor, quality designs and materials, the violation of pristine natural beauty, and thousands of chicken corpses. What? We here at Dong Productions Incorporated are proud to help bring you the wrestling event of a lifetime. Dong Productions Incorporated, proud to sponsor All Dong Wrestling, a subsidiary of the Department of Interior Chicken Killing Services.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Hope you guys got some drinks. Hope you guys got some a chance to pee, etc., etc. I changed my shirt because holy fuck, it's getting warmer. We're in the 70s now. So someone is having fun outside. Lots of fun. But we're having fun here in All Dong Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, up next is the World Championship Tournament. Let's get this first match up underway here. Let me make sure I have it all set. U.S. tournament is done. Now we're moving on to the World. Okay, let me get my headphones on too. That way I can hear everything. Okay. I think we're all set. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The first matchup in the Wrestledongia 2 World Tournament is Flareth versus Eggman. Okay. Whew. Fun-filled adventure with the U.S. tournament. We now know the second round competitors. Now we're moving on to the World Tournament.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 149 pounds, Girl Dynamite.
Girl Dynamite Flareth coming back to ADW again, looking to repeat her victory in the first Wrestledongia tournament last year. In order to do that, she's got one heck of an adversary in Dr. Eggman. Excuse me, goodness gracious.
And his opponent from Mustache Mountain, weighing in at 443 pounds, Dr.
Of course, Dr. Eggman with the significant size advantage over Flareth in this tournament. Again, we are faced with the problem of strength versus speed. Still think his theme should have been Eggman, understandably so. Clean saxophone, though. Dr. Eggman, of course, a participant in the World Championship Battle Royal last year. Did not make much of a mark there, looking to make a mark here against the former winner of Wrestledongia. Matchup underway, Flareth immediately charging forward, but Dr. Eggman with a flapjack stops that right quick. Dr. Eggman, of course, showing the size advantage here against Flareth, shoving Flareth whenever she tries to get any sort of offense in. Strike after strike here. Flareth looking a little bit out of sorts here. Eggman now fireman's carry. Flareth slips out. And again, Dr. Eggman simply shoving Flareth off here. Oh, and a back elbow to Eggman. That seems to have stunned him. Springboard now, arm drag. And a drop kick, sending Eggman to the floor. Flareth now momentum on her side. Arm breaker there, now into a Fujiwara armbar. Looking to make Eggman perhaps tap out early. Lets it go, but the damage has been done. Irish whip to Eggman. Arm drag, or hip toss, rather. Slipping underneath Eggman there. Beautiful wrestling takedown. And a kick, trying to keep Eggman off of his feet. Did not work. Clothesline in the corner. Flareth. Tornado DDT. Here's the cover after the tornado DDT to Eggman. Kick out at 1. Eggman's not about to give in that easy. Flareth going for a stomp. Eggman was prepared. Catches her from behind. Takedown. Flareth now rolling out of the ring. 400 some pounds just came down right on her back. And shoving Flareth to the outside. Eggman with a suplex on the outside here. Ref begins her count. Elbow drop to the lower back of Flareth. That could limit her high-flying abilities. Flareth sent back into the ring. Eggman soon following. Flareth now with a clothesline, though. And another clothesline. Taking Eggman off of his feet. Sweeping the leg out from underneath. Kick to the gut sends Eggman to the floor. Though he's quick to get back, try to get back to his feet. Again looking for that arm breaker and again looking for the Fujiwara armbar. She locks it in tight, wrenching back. That could easily pull a shoulder out of its socket. Eggman back to his feet. Oh, and a jumping neck breaker to Eggman. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. Kick out. No, he gets a shoulder up rather at 2. Flareth thought that jumping neck breaker might have been the end of it. Looking for a kick, Eggman catches the leg. And a clubbing blow to the back. What's Eggman got in store here? Suplex position. Jackhammer, 400 pounds comes crashing down. Here's the cover, hook of the leg, and Flareth gets the shoulder up. Flareth now using the ropes to assist. Back elbow, perhaps out of desperation. Jumping forearm, looking for a moonsault. She hits it. Looking to work on the legs, perhaps keep Eggman down to the mat for good here. Twisting the ankle. Eggman now back to his feet, scrambling a little bit. What is this? An octopus hold here from Flareth to Eggman. She's been focusing on his arms with those Fujiwara arm bars. Not quite enough. Eggman breaks out, sidewalk slam. Eggman now lifting Flareth up, suplex, high angle. And now Eggman looking perhaps to put this away for good. Eggman rotating with the high angle F5. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be the end. No, Flareth powers out. And a kip up. Her energy has not been spent yet. I don't know what the fuck just happened there, but Eggman is sent to the mat and Flareth is now measuring. Kick to the back of the leg. Enziguri right to the side of the face. Here's the cover. No, Eggman gets the shoulder up. This matchup is not over yet. Eggman trying to recover in the corner. Flareth with a running clothesline. Looking again for a tornado DDT. Arm wrench here. Eggman was prepared with a forearm. Sometimes this game just surprises me. Atomic drop from Eggman. Look out again. Eggman looking for that jackhammer. And he hits it right in the middle of the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, we could see an upset here. No, Flareth gets the shoulder up. Oh, but Eggman's not finished. Eggman's not finished. Here we go again. Oh, Flareth fighting out, perhaps out of desperation. Kick to the gut from Eggman. Irish whip into the ropes. Eggman somehow catching Flareth in a weird position, but it works with a fall-away slam. That's why we love it, JC. Absolute ridiculousness sometimes. Rebound shoulder tackle there from Eggman. Now sizing Flareth up with a kick to the chest. Now wrenching the neck. Eggman looking to wear Flareth down. Someone out there getting pressed into the mat by Eggman is their guilty dream. Ain't that the truth? Flareth rolling to the outside. Eggman now going to the top rope. This is uncommon for the Doctor. Diving double axe handle, but Flareth was prepared, striking Eggman in the gut. Looking for a stomp. Eggman was ready. Kick to the lower back and a spear taking Flareth down. Now stomping on the palm of Flareth here. Refs count up to 3. These competitors have until 10. Irish whip sending Flareth into the ring. Now Eggman playing a bit to the crowd. We'll see how wise that really was. Irish whip from Flareth. Hip toss. Eggman rolls out of the way, not wanting to endure the offense. Oh, a back suplex. Eggman simply just tosses Flareth. Elbow drop to the lower back. Now Eggman sending Flareth back into the ring. Oh, but Flareth quick to recover, sending Eggman over the top rope with a clothesline. Flareth, a rare chance to recover here, and a suicide crossbody over the middle rope. Not enough to deter Eggman, though, as a punch to the gut. Flareth rolled back into the ring. Eggman soon to follow. Referee a little bit in Eggman's way there. Now lifting Eggman back up. Kick to the knee. What's Flareth got in store here? A Shining Wizard! Is that enough to put the Doctor away? Hook of the leg. It is! Flareth moves on! The Shining Wizard was the last weapon that Flareth needed in order to win over Dr. Eggman. Flareth looking to repeat her victory in last year's Wrestledongia. First matchup is in the books. Flareth moves on to round 2. Sippy time. Okay. Woo! I run on just pure rage. Oh boy, our next one. This is going to be a mess too. Ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup is set. It is Coorby versus Spampton. What's what sound? Sapound. Oh, that's probably Aubrey with Metopia. It might be. Another battle of abominations. Yeah. I don't know. It might have just been because I was sitting there not talking. I can dumb this down a little bit and see if it
The following
helps.
contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Dream Team from out of this world. Weighing in at
Votes.
244 pounds, Cutie Pie.
No, there we go. What does that say? Corby making his entrance here, part of the Dream Team alongside Akubi Hold. Perhaps a little bit more beloved than his counterpart. And here we go.
His opponent from Sin City, weighing in at 218 pounds, Big Money.
The Big Shot, of course, Spampton on his way to the ring. Him. He is here. Me and my dance outfit, great. Wonderful. Got to do the turtleneck and everything. This is going to be quite the matchup here. Spampton versus Corby. Corby, renowned for his technical offense. Spampton, a little bit of a wild card. Not exactly confining himself to any school of wrestling offense. The bell has rung. Corby immediately with a charge, but Spampton was ready with an arm drag. Handspring now, looking for a head scissors. Corby managed to move out of the way. Corby now powerbomb position, slamming Spampton down onto the mat, looking for a quick victory here. Spampton powers out. Kick to the lower back from Corby. Lining Spampton up. Oh, but Spampton with a small package roll up. Here's the cover. Shoulders are down. No. Kick out at one. Spampton now dropping the elbow right across the chest of Corby. Snapmare from Spampton. Side drop kick right to the head. Stomping down on the arm of Corby, and again with another stomp right to the shoulder this time. Spampton focusing on the arms here in this matchup. Kick to the lower back. If you powerbomb Spampton, he just exploded into a dozen pieces like he was made of Lego. Single leg drop kick right to the side of Corby's head. Spampton looking for some sort of offense. He hits a clothesline in the corner. Corby quick back to his feet. Spampton, though, Irish whip sending Corby to the outside, stopping the momentum before it gets started. Corby pacing the ring, trying to figure out exactly what he has to do. Spampton, though, springboard head scissors here. He hits it. Corby quickly rolling out of the way of that stomp. Now Death Valley driver position, fireman's carry rather. Backpack position, looking for a stunner, and he hits it. Stomping down on the back of the leg of Spampton there. Corby slamming Spampton's head into the mat, and then followed by a lower back knee. Corby perhaps is a little confused by Spampton. Going for a crossbody, completely sailed over Spampton. I think overestimated Spampton's height here in this matchup, as Spampton again turns to focus on the arms. Corby now rolling to the outside. Spampton, though! Tope con hero! Corby slamming Spampton down on the outside. Once they get past that padding, it's all concrete. Corby knows that, looking for a powerbomb, sit out powerbomb. Right onto that padding. Now Corby slamming the knee down. Now slamming Spampton's head. Corby looking to deal as much damage as he can. Drop kick from Spampton to Corby. As they fight up the ramp, the referees count at 5. Kick right to the side of the head. And a stomp to the chest. These competitors are still fighting as Corby sends Spampton towards the ring. Refs count up to 7 now. Corby trying to figure out what exactly he's going to do. Gets back into the ring. Count up to 8. Spampton now makes it in. Really testing the referee's count there. X factor from Spampton. Now dropping the elbow across the chest. And again, focusing on the arms of Corby. Perhaps setting up for some sort of submission later in the match if he can hit it. Oh, but Corby with a victory roll here on Spampton. Here's the cover, shoulders are down. No, kick out at 1. Spampton now with a headlock takedown, wrenching on the back of Corby's head. Corby finally escapes out. The count tends to work on anime seconds. I think it's randomized between a range. At least in the game. In the actual matches, it's pretty much anime seconds too. Suplex toss there from Corby. Now striking the forehead of Spampton back and forth. That may have busted Spampton clean open. Corby up to the top rope as Spampton lies motionless on the floor, looking for a shooting star, or a moonsault rather. You can see the side of Spampton's face is busted open. Strike to the face there. Oh, but a back elbow from Spampton. Knee to the gut. What's Spampton got in store here? Oh, a leg drop. Kick to the gut and another kick to the gut. Spampton with the striking acumen. What a corkscrew elbow there from Spampton. Dragging Corby into the middle of the ring. Is this enough to put Corby away for good? Kick out at 2. Spampton can't believe it. He thought that corkscrew elbow was going to be enough. Spampton now manipulating Corby to the ropes. Uh-oh. Spampton perhaps looking for the big shot. Here it comes. Right in the middle of the ring. Here's the cover. Corby powers out. Spampton thought that was it. Spampton thought that was it. The big shot stunner. Not enough to put Corby away. As Corby climbs to the outside, resting on the apron. Spampton with a strike to the side of the head. Corby responds in kind. Irish whip into the ropes from Spampton, looking to perhaps trip up Corby, but he missed. Oh, and Corby with a clothesline. Now slamming Spampton's head into the mat. Looking again with a kick to the chest there. Corby perhaps looking to put this match away for good. Spampton, though, fighting back with everything he's got. Manipulating Corby to the ropes again. Perhaps looking again for a big shot. He's looking again for that big shot stunner. From the outside to the inside. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. Shoulders are down. No, Corby kicks out. Corby still in this matchup. Spampton now to the top rope. Large splash there from Spampton to Corby, but Corby back to his feet. Fighting back, perhaps out of desperation here. Going for a belly to belly, and he hits it. Spampton, though, springboard, wheelbarrow position, bulldog. Corby trying to roll away from Spampton here. Spampton not letting it happen. Fist right to the face. Now again focusing on the arms of Corby here. Spampton lifting Corby up. Oh, but Corby was ready. Spampton, though, back elbow sending Corby into the corner. Someone fed him a lot of Cromer. Standing shooting star press from Spampton. Oh, but Corby with a small package driver, or small package roll up. Shoulders are down. Spampton just barely gets out. Corby now stomping down on the chest of Spampton here, holding the arm so he can't defend himself. Spampton trying to get to his feet, but Corby with a knee drop right to the side of the head. Corby with a stomp to the chest, really focusing on the upper body of Spampton here. Spampton perhaps looking again for that big shot stunner. Corby fights out this time. Spampton blocks a forearm. Strike right to the side of the face. Corby again fighting out. Fighting back with everything he's got. Forearm strike. Half and half suplex to Spampton. Goodness. Corby now showing his strength. A powerbomb from the ground. And again, a stomp to the chest here. Corby, oh! Hip thrust right to the arm. And a strike to the face. We could be seeing the UFO. Spampton sent to the mat. A dizzying spin. Shoulders are down. It's over. Corby moves on to the second round.
Here is your winner, Cutie Pie.
Corby the winner here in this matchup. An all-out brawl with Spampton, but Corby moves on to the second round. Who me oh my. Okay. Let's move on. Oh. Spampton goes to loser's bracket as Corby moves on to the second round. What is our next matchup, I wonder? Oh boy. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the next matchup is ready to go. Dang, big ass truck outside. It burns. Al, stop me. Help me. It burns, guy. That's him. That's him right there. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the himbo himself, Rhythm versus Macho Alice. Aubrey, feed your me's pancakes, Flaireth says.
What?
Flaireth said, Aubrey, feed your me's pancakes.
What?
Feed them pancakes.
Oh, me's. Oh. I thought you said me's.
She was so confused.
I thought you said me's.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the City of Angels, weighing in at 235 pounds, the Samurai.
The Samurai himbo himself. Here comes Rhythm. Yeah, Edge of Dawn has been his theme for a hot minute. Put them away, slut. Yes, put the knees away. Oh, your knees. Put your knees away. Gonna milk this himbo. That is a word that is a phrase that just happened. You would make it really weird the whole time.
And his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at 259 pounds, Macho Alice.
Here comes Macho Alice, a mainstay in ADW over this last year, perhaps most notably winning the Money in the Dong briefcase and cashing in on Flaireth to become the world champion. Now looking again to taste that same success. Macho Alice fights forward in the Wrestledongia tournament. No, I burped. Here comes this matchup, Macho Alice versus Rhythm. Through slushy and steel, we fight. The bell has rung and we are underway here. Rhythm versus Macho Alice. This is bound to be a slugfest. Back elbows from Macho Alice to Rhythm right away. Rhythm ducks underneath the clothesline, going for a kick. Macho Alice rolls out of the way this time. Knee right to the gut. Macho Alice immediately showing the strength, but Rhythm with the back elbows. Both competitors a little too fresh to let themselves get manhandled this quickly. Back elbow right to the face of Macho Alice. Rhythm now stomping down on the palm. Again, focusing on the hands of Macho Alice here. Could be wise, could not be. And again, we see another stomp here to the hands of Macho Alice. And we see a fourth one. What the hell is Rhythm doing? Truly focusing on this hand of Macho Alice, but it's going to make it essentially unusable later on in the match. Standing shooting star press there from Rhythm, or rather a moonsault. Picking the leg here, looking for a figure four leg lock, and he gets it locked in. Macho Alice, though, reversing the pressure, reversing the pain right onto Rhythm. Rhythm has to let go. Rhythm with a kick to the gut. Now a striking battle here from Rhythm. Fully on display. But a knee to the gut stops that. Macho Alice now lifting Rhythm again into the fireman's carry position. Again, Rhythm with the back elbows to escape. Macho Alice blocks the right hand. Macho Alice strength on display here, throwing Rhythm to the middle of the ring. Now lifting Rhythm from the ground and throwing him across the ring. And again, Macho Alice not fond of that hand stunt that Rhythm pulled earlier on. Oh, but Rhythm with a jawbreaker. Japanese arm drag there from Rhythm, but Macho Alice quickly back to her feet. Now looking for a reverse DDT, he hits it. Looking for a stomp, Macho Alice rolls out of the way. This match is fast-paced, unrelenting. Facebreaker from Macho Alice. Now a military press, slamming Rhythm down to the mat. Rhythm looking to get to his feet. Macho Alice was not about to let it happen. Rhythm rolls to the outside now. Macho Alice up to the top rope. Double axe handle crashing across Rhythm's head. Oh, and now right and left hands back and forth. Perhaps knocking Rhythm a little silly here. Suplex from Macho Alice. Macho Alice now, oh, a double axe handle right to the spine. Rhythm back to his feet as Macho Alice throws him back into the middle of the ring. Flurry of offense from Macho Alice, going for a drop kick. Rhythm rolled out of the way. Macho Alice not letting him get any offense in. Leapfrog from Macho Alice, and a power slam. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. Kick out at one. Oh, and a kick right to the top of the head there. Macho Alice now manipulating Rhythm over to the ropes. What she got in store? Perhaps a little bit of payback for the arm focus that Rhythm had earlier on. Now bending the arm across the top rope. Oh, and a big boot sending Rhythm to the mat. Macho Alice real proud of herself for that one. That was a vicious big boot. Macho Alice now looking for a belly-to-belly. Rhythm was ready, arm drag. Rhythm now going for a ripcord knee, but Macho Alice was ready with a forearm strike and then a side drop kick. Macho Alice evidently has done her study on Rhythm. Suplex there. Textbook. As Rhythm rolls to the outside, Macho Alice playing to the crowd now. Feeding off of the crowd's energy. Rhythm returns to the ring after a little bit of respite here. It might not be enough. Macho Alice again with a suplex. Rhythm stumbling back to his feet. Oh, Rhythm now showing off a bit of his strength. Dropping Macho Alice onto the top rope in a snake eyes. Moonsault there, standing moonsault from Rhythm. Looking for it again, and he hits it again. Perhaps a third time, no, but this time Macho Alice rolls out of the way. Went to the well once too many times, and a flying shoulder tackle from Macho Alice. Military press from Macho Alice here. Look at this. Look at this. She's deadlifting Rhythm and just drops him on his front. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Kick out at 2. Oh, Rhythm perhaps was going for a victory roll, but Macho Alice was prepared, going for a flying tackle. Rhythm rolls out of the way. And again, Macho Alice with a military press power slam. Macho Alice looking for something, but Rhythm was ready. The rest of the gang. Suplex there from Macho Alice. Jawbreaker. Back and forth these two go. Japanese arm drag from Rhythm. That might have stunned Macho Alice. Looking for the Rhythm driver. He hits it. Here's the cover. And a kick out from Macho Alice. Rhythm now climbing up to the top rope. High risk, high reward here. Beckoning Macho Alice to her feet. Flying forearms finds its mark. Rhythm now focusing on the legs of Macho Alice. Of course, if Macho Alice can't stand, there's no way she's hitting that Northern Light suplex or that muscle buster. Back elbow to the gut. Military press again. Slamming Rhythm down onto his spine. But a knee right to the top of Macho Alice's face. Oh, and a stomp right to the face this time. Rhythm, relentless in his stomps here to Macho Alice. Macho Alice, though, seemingly unaffected as she swipes out the legs from underneath Rhythm. Lifting Rhythm back to his feet. Winding up, uppercut. That sends Rhythm right to the mat. And now the striking intelligence of Macho Alice fully on display here. Focusing on the body before dropping Rhythm across the top rope. Stomp to the arm. Oh, whatever Macho Alice had planned was stopped by that back elbow to the gut. Looking for a backbreaker. Macho Alice was prepared. Full Nelson suplex. Rhythm, though, kicks Macho Alice off. It feels like neither competitor can get too much offense in before the other stops them. Irish whip into the ropes from Macho Alice. Going for a shoulder tackle, but they collided with each other. Macho Alice going for a big boot. Rhythm caught. Going for a strike. Macho Alice deflects. Oh, and a gut buster from Macho Alice. But a kick right to the side of the head as this match continues to be back and forth. Counter after counter after counter, but a spine buster from Macho Alice to Rhythm. Rhythm rolls out, but Macho Alice beats him there. Macho Alice, her strength on display here, throwing Rhythm across the floor. But a kick right to the side of the head again stops Macho Alice. Standing moonsault from Rhythm. And again a standing moonsault. But Macho Alice right back to her feet. Oh, and a backbreaker, neckbreaker combo there from Rhythm. A fight has ensued on the outside. A high angle suplex there from Rhythm. The rest count up to 5. Rhythm now looking to break the count as the ref counts to 6. Playing to the crowd, feeding off of the energy. Macho Alice returns at 7. Rhythm waiting. Now dropping Macho Alice across the top rope, just as she's done to him so many times in this match. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. Macho Alice powers out. Rhythm can't believe it. Rhythm might have thought that was it. Strike right to Macho Alice's face. Finally, it looks like Rhythm is garnering some sort of offense here against Macho Alice. Oh, and just as I say that, an enziguri from Macho Alice. Kick right to the gut. And again, we are locked into a counter game. Hip toss there from Rhythm. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Shoulders are down. Macho Alice gets the shoulder up. Not just yet, she says. Rhythm now. Twisting neck breaker. Now looking again. Climb up to the top rope, but Macho Alice is halfway across the ring. Diving elbow. Rhythm perhaps talking a little bit of trash now to Macho Alice and playing to the crowd. What's he got in mind here? Irish whip into the ropes. No, a rebound into a shoulder tackle. How did he do that? Now looking to suplex Macho Alice. And he hits it. Stalling suplex a little bit there. And again, Rhythm's climbing to the top rope, perhaps. Oh no, he's looking for the long kiss goodnight. And he hits it, the long kiss goodnight kick. It's over. It might be over here. Shoulders are down. No, Macho Alice powers out. Rhythm is beside himself. He thought the long kiss goodnight might have been it. Flying over the top rope, and he missed his mark. Now Rhythm, ground game a little bit here, stomping down on Macho Alice's shoulder. You fucking stay down. Now Rhythm, look at this. Kicking the dirt back onto Macho Alice as the ref counts to 5. Sending Macho Alice back into the ring. Up to the top rope here. Macho Alice motionless on her front. Diving elbow to the lower back. Lifting Macho Alice to her feet. Back elbow. Backbreaker into a neckbreaker combo. Oh my God. He just flipped off the crowd. Rhythm is pissed. Rhythm is pissed. Looking perhaps for that ripcord lariat, but Macho Alice with a power slam. Now looking to put this one away for good. Here's the Northern Lights suplex. And the final suplex. That could be it. Macho Alice now dragging Rhythm away from the ropes after that Northern Lights suplex. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. It's over. Macho Alice defeats Rhythm and moves on to the second round.
Here is your winner, Macho Alice.
Rhythm perhaps letting frustration get the better of him. Macho Alice capitalizing as she moves on to the second round. Holy shit. There were so many times where I thought that match was going to be over and it wasn't. All right, we move on to the next matchup here. Macho Alice, of course, moving on. Okay. Here we go. I think we're halfway through now, right? No, not quite. This match is the halfway point. Oh, my neck popped. Ah! Oh, boy. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Money versus Salem. The cat versus the dragon. You know when I say it like that? Money is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the edge of reality, weighing in at 213 pounds, the Dragon.
Money the Dragon making his entrance here tonight. Looking to move forward in the World Wrestledongia tournament. In order to do that, he's got to fight the New Pearl Order's representative here in Salem. Oh, well. Moni fully ready for this fight against Salem. We will see how he does. Of course, the ever-looming threat of Tater in the New Pearl Order has to be in the back of Moni's mind here. Salem the Outlaw on his way to the ring here, representing the New Pearl Order in this World Wrestledongia tournament. Looking to make the United States champion in Tater proud. Tater is here again. Let's go. The bell has rung. Money versus Salem. Here we go. Money's striking acumen fully on display right away. Leg drop to the knee there of Salem. Oh, perhaps looking for a ground and pound, but Salem rolls Money right over. These two definitely in a feeling out process, trying to figure out exactly how best to fight the other. Salem with a vicious neck breaker there. Two-handed choke slam there from Salem as well. Oh, but Money with a head scissors. Money now perhaps looking to run the ropes, but Salem caught him. Back suplex toss there, sending Money right to his spine. Irish whip into the ropes. Salem ducks underneath and ducks underneath again. Power slam. My goodness gracious. Salem now lifting Money up, dropping him right across the top of the ropes. Kick right to the gut, twisting back, and a neck breaker, dropping Money right onto his head. Money rolls out of the ring looking to create some separation, but Salem's up to the top rope. Look out, double axe handle, but Money was ready. Drop kick right to the face of Salem. And a Uranagi from Monty, showing off his strength. Salem, though, quickly tossing Monty into the air. Oh! I thought Salem was going to go for a snapmare there, but he dropped Monty's face right onto his knee. Salem perhaps looking for a sidewalk slam. Monty was prepared. Flatliner there from Monty. Now looking to get into the ring at the count of 7. Salem soon to follow. Monty now sending Salem. Oh, and a high angle drop kick. Oh, but Salem sat right up. Monty was not about to let that slide. Hammer fist to the side of Salem's face. And again, this time with the left hand. Oh, but a kick to the side of the head, and Salem's back in it. Kip up from Monty. Oh, and a backbreaker from Salem. That must have been what he was looking for earlier. Now stomps to the chest. And again, a neck breaker. Salem focusing on the neck and perhaps the back of Monty here. Of course, that would very much limit Monty's high-flying ability, of which he has made himself known for. There's a springboard clothesline throughout the first year of ADW. I'm sorry, the what? Monty raking the eyes there of Salem. Oh, going for a back suplex, but Salem turned it into a crossbody and a jumping DDT there. Ah, I see. Big boot from Salem. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. Not enough. Monty powers out. Monty looking for a suplex. Oh, Michinoku driver. Monty lifting Salem into the fireman's carry position. Dropping Salem onto the top rope. Oh, but Salem was prepared. Small package roll up. Kick out at 1. Oh, Monty this time with a victory roll. Referee needs to get in position. Kick out at 1. That might have cost him the 2 count there. Going for a clothesline. Salem just out of range. Salem looking to put Monty onto the ropes, but Monty powers out. Fireman's carry position here. Salem now back elbows, trying to escape, and he does. Monty blocks the right hand. So, Monty going perhaps. Oh, looking for a suplex, completely missed. Facebuster there from Salem. This man has no thoughts. Now choking Monty out on the floor. Monty, though, trying to get back to his feet. Right paw, of course. Oh, and a right paw from Salem. Busts Monty clean open. Now stomps to the face. Salem looking to capitalize on the injury of Monty there. Salem looking like he's got something in store here. Hip thrust to the lower back. Salem lifting Monty to his feet. Monty, though, fighting back. Salem looked like he couldn't quite decide what he wanted to do. The little hop. Kick right to the lower back. Now stomping down on the shoulder. Salem, though, wrenching the arm, sending Monty to the mat. Salem now, elbow drop onto the knee. Perhaps setting up for a submission later on. Jumping leg drop. Oh, but Monty again with the victory roll. Shoulders are down. Kick out at 1. Monty looking for a knee. Salem avoids. Military press here from Salem. Slamming Monty down. Salem perhaps was looking to end it. Monty, though, was prepared. Snap suplex from Monty. Salem on one knee. Monty taking advantage with a neck breaker. Monty snapmare this time. Running the ropes, perhaps looking for a kick, and he hits it. Salem, though, quickly rolls over. Forearm strikes to Money. Fighting out of whatever Money had planned. Oh, and a super kick from Money. That stuns Salem as Money's up to the top rope. Corkscrew, twisting, shooting star press. Here's the cover. Salem powers out. Money can't believe it. Money thought the corkscrew shooting star press was it. Money now going for a drop kick. Salem moves out of the way just barely. Both competitors trying to recover, and a side drop kick from from Salem. Strike right to the face. Dragon suplex, dropping Money right onto his back. Salem looking to end this matchup now. Perhaps looking for the end of Heartache. He hits it. The end of Heartache. Here's the cover. Oh, and Money powers out. Salem's beside himself. Money rolls to the outside. Looking to recover. Salem up to the top rope. What's he got in mind? Oh, perhaps going for a knee drop. Completely missed. Money managed to get out of the way. Climbing back to the apron now. Diving elbow drop. Salem missing that flying knee drop could have changed the outcome of this match, as Money sends Salem back into the ring before following. Drop kick right to the face. Salem kicking Money off as Money gets back to one knee here. A strike. What's Salem got in mind? A headbutt to the back. Good night, Lev. Thank you so much for being here. Money now arm wrench, sending Salem into the mat. Salem rolls out of the way. Oh my goodness, Salem sending Money flying into the air. Now stomps to the face. Salem up to the top rope here, beckoning Money to his feet. Diving elbow drop, bionic elbow there from Salem as he plays to the crowd. Jumping leg drop. Salem now just seemingly dominating this matchup as he locks in a shoulder clutch here, a shoulder claw, digging his claws into the shoulder of Money here. Money, though, escapes, sweeping the legs out. Elbow drop to the lower back of Salem. Here's the cover. Money looking to put this away. Salem just barely gets the shoulder up at 2. Salem now rolling to the outside, or perhaps not, rolling to the apron, rather. Money, though, seemingly waiting for his opportunity. Shoulder thrust to the outside. Salem slowly gets to his feet and recovers. Now looking to see both competitors trying to see what the other will do. Salem gets back into the ring. Money is there waiting. Irish whip into the ropes. Ducks underneath. Twisting neck breaker. Salem quickly rolls over. Forearm strikes to Money. What's Salem got in store here as Money gets back to his feet? Sent Money into the corner. Clothesline. Stomp right to the arm. Oh, and a hip thrust right to the elbow. Looking to pop the shoulder out of the socket here again. Kick to the gut. Powerbomb position. Oh, perhaps not. Oh, a shoulder powerbomb there from Salem. Salem perhaps looking to put this away for good, but Money's fighting back. Money's not ready to give in. Snapmare. And a kick right to the face. Money slamming Salem's head into the mat. Money with a clothesline. Feeling the roar of the crowd. Sweeping the leg out from underneath. Money now up to the top rope. Salem motionless in the middle of the ring. The corkscrew shooting star press. Is that it? Shoulders are down. No, Salem powers out. Monty now, perhaps frustration getting to him as he lays those punches in on Salem. Flatliner. The endurance in this match. Kick to the gut here from Salem. Neckbreaker again. Salem kick to the gut, perhaps looking for a DDT. Monty fighting out of it. Forearm strike to Salem. Kick to the gut. Salem sends Monty into the ropes, ducks underneath again. And a big boot to Monty. Salem now striking Monty, sending him back to the mat. Oh, and an uppercut. Salem now with a striking combo and a spine buster. Salem has to be wondering what he's got to do to be able to put Monty away here. Playing up to the crowd, perhaps looking to finish this one off. Oh, but Monty, springboard clothesline. Here's the cover. Is that enough? No. Both of these competitors are fighting with everything they've got for a chance, just a chance to move on in this tournament and face the Trash Man for the World Championship. Monty going to the complete opposite turnbuckle. What's he got in mind? Oh, perhaps going for a Shining Wizard, but Salem caught him with a drop toe hold. Here's the cover. It was enough. It was enough. Monty fought hard, but could not win. Salem is moving on to the second round. Brain cell stolen. The new Pearl Order's representative in this World Championship match is moving on to the second round. Salem with a hard-fought victory here tonight. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. What a fight that was. That marks the halfway point here tonight in the first round of the World Championship Tournament. We are moving on to one hell of a matchup. I don't even know what to call this one. I really don't. Ladies and gentlemen, we are prepared for this next matchup. Well, I say we're prepared. I don't actually know if we are. Here we go. It's Sephiroth versus Bonzi Buddy. How did this happen? How did this happen?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from out of this world, weighing in at 220 pounds, Seth E. Ross.
There was no way I couldn't. There was no way I couldn't. My Twitch just broke for a minute there. I see. I had to make One-Winged Angel his finisher too, to be honest. So, there is a wrestling move called the One-Winged Angel. Will we see it tonight? We'll see. Sephiroth's got one hell of a test in front of him.
And his opponent from the internet, weighing in at 235 pounds, Buddy!
Here comes Bonzi Buddy, a newcomer to ADW. Steve Bloom kicks ass, has been saying. I liked Advent Children a lot when I watched it so long ago. I haven't watched it since I first watched it, though. I do remember the music just basically just kicking ass. The epitome of meaty men slapping meat. Sephiroth and Bonzi Buddy go one-on-one. The bell has rung and we are underway. Sephiroth sends Bonzi Buddy in to the corner. Bonzi Buddy now with a belly-to-belly suplex. It was good in the ways I wanted it to be good. There we go. Clothesline from Bonzi Buddy to Sephiroth. Nonsense, Zor. People's opinions are obviously all wrong. This is a joke for legal reasons. Clothesline from Sephiroth. Now slamming Bonzi Buddy's head into the mat. Oh, and a kick right to the top of the head. Irish whip into the ropes there, lifting Sephiroth up into the air. Now Bonzi Buddy going for the cover. Shoulders are down, but Sephiroth kicks out at one. Sephiroth now with strikes to the side of Bonzi Buddy's head. Now slamming Bonzi Buddy's head into the mat. Sephiroth certainly focusing on the head of Bonzi Buddy here. Perhaps wise. Could disorient him a little bit. Of course, Bonzi Buddy, a bit of an unknown commodity here in ADW. Oh my goodness, what a clothesline there. And a right hand sends Bonzi Buddy to the mat. Bonzi Buddy, of course, an unknown commodity, as I was saying. Unproven here in ADW. Look at Sephiroth flying over the top rope. Now a headlock submission on Bonzi Buddy. Welcome in, Monty. I'm afraid that you just lost your match. Is that Sephiroth? It sure is. Both competitors now. It's fine if I die to a cat. Wonderful. You're still in the loser's bracket. You got a chance. Sephiroth now. Double underhook, but Bonzi Buddy smart with an arm drag, using the momentum against him. It was extremely hard fought. Bonzi Buddy running with a kick right to the face of Sephiroth. Sephiroth now perhaps looking for a neck breaker. Bonzi Buddy was prepared, did not let it happen. Jumping clothesline from Sephiroth, the height he got on that blow. This is a sentiment I have gotten from multiple people. Bonzi Buddy perhaps looking for a spear. Sephiroth managed to run right past him here. Now Bonzi Buddy clothesline to Sephiroth, not letting go. And another clothesline. Again, Bonzi Buddy holding on to the wrist of Sephiroth here. A third clothesline, and finally he relents. Dragon screw from Sephiroth. Now Sephiroth focusing on the legs of Bonzi Buddy, stomping down onto the back of the knee. Sephiroth, oh my goodness, what a suplex there. Saito suplex almost. Rolls into the cover. Bonzi Buddy's awfully close to the ropes, but the ref is in position. Bonzi Buddy gets to the shoulder up at 1. And a strike right to the face. Again, Sephiroth lifts Bonzi Buddy to his feet, perhaps again looking for, no, a Uranagi from Sephiroth. And a strike. What's he got in store here? Whatever it was, Bonzi Buddy was prepared. A clubbing blow to the top of the spine. Now look at this. Bonzi Buddy electric chair backdrop. Sephiroth climbing to his feet. Bonzi Buddy, though, is prepared. Looking for the haluva kick. I think he hit it. He hit the haluva kick. Here's the cover. Bonzi Buddy could triumph over Sephiroth. No, Sephiroth gets to the shoulder up. Sephiroth kicks out of the haluva kick. Now Bonzi Buddy with a spine buster and another cover. And Sephiroth again gets the shoulder up. Oh, Sephiroth was playing possum. Small package roll up. Kick out at 1. Strike to the face. Oh, a twisting back suplex there from Sephiroth. Now Sephiroth climbing to the outside. Perhaps thinking better of it this time. Kick to the gut. And again, there's that headlock choke. My goodness, I thought Bonzi Buddy almost tapped out there. But Sephiroth has got it locked in tight. This headlock choke. And he's been focusing on this head of Bonzi Buddy all match. Bonzi Buddy breaks out of the headlock choke. Sends Sephiroth into the ropes. Going for a back elbow. They collide instead. Double underhook DDT from Sephiroth. Lifting Bonzi Buddy to his feet. Could we see it here? The one-winged angel, no. Bonzi Buddy fighting out. Fights out of the one-winged angel. Back elbow from Sephiroth. And a jumping neck breaker. Sephiroth perhaps a little incensed that Bonzi Buddy escaped the one-winged angel. Now looking to dish out some punishment here. And again, stomping down on the hand of Bonzi Buddy here. Now again, the punishment focused on Bonzi Buddy's arms. Oh, and an uppercut. Arm wrench roll up here. Oh, look at the strength of Sephiroth. Pump handle suplex from a deadlift. Both competitors roll out of the ring here. Sephiroth, though, thinks better of it. Climbs back into the ring. Perhaps telling the ref to count out Bonzi Buddy. Of course, a win by countout is still a win. Oh, look at Sephiroth over the top rope. Colliding with Bonzi Buddy. Bonzi Buddy was trying to play to the crowd and Sephiroth took advantage. Bonzi Buddy returns to the ring. Sephiroth soon to follow. A kick and a DDT from Bonzi Buddy. Oh, but Sephiroth right back to his feet. Does not matter, military press, but Sephiroth reverses into a DDT of his own. Bonzi Buddy now showing off his strength, dropping Sephiroth on the top rope. Sephiroth slowly making it back to his feet. Bonzi Buddy into a bear hug here. How much damage has Bonzi Buddy done to the back of Sephiroth? Not enough. Back elbows to the side of the head. What does DDT stand for? That is a question that I don't think anyone has an answer to. There are a bunch of different meanings for it, but I don't think either one of them are official. Doc and doll torture? Money out here making gold. Gut wrench slam there from Bonzi Buddy. It is a banned insecticide. Both these competitors now fighting on the outside of the ring. Bonzi Buddy lifting Sephiroth up into a power slam. Now sending Sephiroth into the apron of the ring. Going for a leg drop. Sephiroth moves out of the way. Sephiroth hits a diving elbow drop of his own. The referees count up to 5 now as these competitors continue to brawl on the outside. Sephiroth getting some well-needed punches in. Now lifting Bonzi Buddy to his feet. Sending Bonzi Buddy back into the ring. Referee stops the count as both competitors have returned. Sephiroth now strike after strike. Twisting side slam there from Sephiroth to Bonzi Buddy. Sephiroth again looking to focus on the arms of Bonzi Buddy here. Oh, now perhaps prepping for the end. Bonzi Buddy slow to his feet. Here it comes, lifting up for the one-winged angel. He hits it clean. Here's the cover. No, Bonzi Buddy kicks out. Bonzi Buddy kicked out of the one-winged angel. Bonzi Buddy now with a clothesline coming back, roaring back to life. Irish whip into the corner, and a haluva kick to Sephiroth. Could the unproven Bonzi Buddy upset Sephiroth here tonight? No, Sephiroth gets the shoulder up. 2 count. An Irish whip into the corner, perhaps looking again for another haluva kick. And again, Bonzi Buddy into the cover. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be it. No, Sephiroth kicks out again. Sephiroth back to his feet, roaring back to life after taking 2 haluva kicks in a row. Bonzi Buddy, though, not done. Sending Sephiroth into the ropes. They collide with one another. Sephiroth now sending Bonzi Buddy out to the outside. Ref begins her count. Bonzi Buddy climbs back into the ring. This afforded Sephiroth a fair bit of rest here. Perhaps something he needed after taking 2 haluva kicks in a row. Clothesline sends Bonzi Buddy to the mat. Snapmare here from Sephiroth, perhaps looking for a kick. He gets it. Sephiroth with a strike to Bonzi Buddy. Now strike after strike after strike. And here we go again. Both of these competitors have to be worn out. Bonzi Buddy kicks Sephiroth off. Running clothesline there to Sephiroth, sending him to the mat, followed by an elbow drop. And a stomp right to the chest. Sephiroth rolls out of the way of another stomp, looking for a neck breaker, but Bonzi Buddy blocks. And a stomp right to the back of the Sephiroth's leg. Bonzi Buddy lifting Sephiroth to his feet. Perhaps looking to put this one away for good with a 4th haluva kick. No, not quite. Irish whip into the other corner. Now we might see it coming, and we see it coming, and there it is. The 4th haluva kick, ladies and gentlemen. That has to be it. It has to be over. It is. Bonzi Buddy is victorious here.
Here is your winner, Buddy.
I don't know how that happened, but it happened. 4 haluva kicks. It took 4 haluva kicks to put Sephiroth down for good. Bonzi Buddy moves on to the 2nd round. I can't believe I just said those words. Bonzi Buddy moves on to the 2nd round. Wow. Wow. Well then, after all that, we continue. Holy moly, what a fight that was. Taking notes in the corner. Holy moly. We still have 3 matches to go, ladies and gentlemen. 3 matches to go. Let's get them going. This world title tournament has been quite a fight, but now we see 2 icons taking to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Jeff Keighley versus Max Headroom. Oh, after the 2 meaty men slapping meat, we now get to see 2 strikers going at it in the first round of the World Wrestledongia Tournament.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 222 pounds, Jeff Keighley.
Oh, dear Lord, it's Jeff. It's Jeff Keighley versus Max Headroom. Jeff Keighley, of course, a storied rivalry with Zora earlier this year after defeating Tater in a match.
And his opponent from the wasteland, weighing in at 186 pounds,
Max Headroom making his debut here tonight. Deepfake versus deepfake. We will see which one comes out on top. Of course, Max Headroom making his debut. Keighley, a well-known wrestler of ADW, defeating Tater at Double or Dong, defeating Agent 47 at Bound for Dong, before facing off with Zor at Wrestle Kingdom. Now looking to triumph in the Wrestledongia tournament, he has to face Max Headroom. The bell has rung and we are underway here. Max Headroom with a Saito suplex right away. Make the live-action Mario movie. Max Headroom quick with those kicks, but an elbow strike from Keighley stops that right away. Headroom now showing off his agility with a head scissors, sending Jeff spiraling across the ring. And a strike right to the lower back there from Max Headroom, followed by a back suplex. Max Headroom lifting Keighley up. Max going for a strike. Keighley was ready for it. Elbow strike right to the face. Max, though, ready. Running clothesline in the corner. Going for a stomp. Keighley rolls out of the way. Oh! Wait a minute. Is Keighley going for the Keighley clutch right away? Look at this. Keighley locks in the Keighley clutch right away. Max Headroom immediately gets out of it. Keighley now, what's he got in store? Snap suplex to Max Headroom, but Max Headroom with a kip up. Max Headroom's endurance fully on display here, blocking the single leg drop kick from Jeff Keighley. Running clothesline. And going for a drop kick to the back. Keighley rolls out of the way. Now this match has picked up the pace, and again Keighley goes for the Keighley clutch. The Keighley clutch locked in the Max Headroom again. And again, Max Headroom breaks out. The more Keighley locks in that Keighley clutch, the more damage it will do. Running leg drop there from Max Headroom. Max Headroom now wrenching Keighley's neck before slamming his head right onto the mat. Keighley getting back to his feet. Max Headroom with a clubbing blow. Now sending Keely over the top rope. And a strike right to Keely's face. Another one. Going for a third, but Keely was prepared. Keely now back into the ring. Max Headroom sending him into the ropes. Oh, what a leg lariat there. I wonder if we pirated this match onto the television, we'd find the Max Headroom incident guy. God, that sure was something, wasn't it? Hello. What is that? Oh, absolutely. I want to have a beer with him. Understandable. Aubrey likes thinking about suplexing kids. Max Headroom sends Keely back into the ring, but Keely with a punch to the gut. Keely now sending Headroom into the corner. Sending Headroom to the outside. What's Keely got in mind here? Look at this agility! Tornado DDT through the corner. Max Headroom sent to the inside. Keely now sent to the corner, a running clothesline. I think Monty said that in relation to Aubrey suplexing kids. Huh? Huh. That's what Monty said. Elbow strikes to the gut from Keely. Keely again going for the Keely clutch. Max Headroom again escapes. That's the third time now as Keely escapes the ring this time. Before Max Headroom could do much damage. A strike, and now Keely's playing up to the crowd. Oh! Max Headroom was going for a clothesline, perhaps just misjudged it. German suplex into a bridging pin. Headroom kicks out at 2. Keely to the outside, now running to the top rope. Max Headroom motionless on his front. Elbow drop to the spine. Keely now looking for a drop kick. Headroom rolls out of the way. Drop kick there from Max Headroom to Jeff Keely. Goodness gracious. Dog's going nuts outside. Small package here. Is that enough? No, kick out at 2. Oh, this time Headroom with a victory roll. Here's the cover. Shoulders are down. No, kick out at 1. Headroom going for a drop kick. Misjudged the distance. Keely ready to take advantage. Hurricanrana from Max Headroom here. Kick to the gut. And the Death Rider DDT. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Is that enough to put Jeff Keely away? No. Keely powers out. Stomp to the gut. Followed by a stomp to the arm. Elbow drop across the chest. Headroom looking to inflict as much punishment as he can to Jeff Keely. Irish whip flapjack from Max Headroom. Now slamming Keely's arm. And again into the mat. Going for an elbow drop. This time Keely escapes. Drop kick right to the chest. Max Headroom looking to get back to his feet, but Keely looks prepared. Drop kick to the back. Oh, and face washes him. Oh, and a kick right to the face. Is that enough to put Headroom away? Oh, but Keely not looking to cover here. Strikes to the head and slamming Headroom's face into the mat. And again, we could see Max Headroom knocked out from these stiff strikes. Headroom sent into the corner. Keely hits a haluva kick of his own. We saw 4 of those put Sephiroth away. Will one of them put Max Headroom away this time? No. Headroom gets to the shoulder up. Jeff Keely, what's he got in store here? Irish whip into the corner. Looking for a kick to the gut, but Headroom was ready. Twisting the slam there. Headroom now, leg drop. Here's the cover after that leg drop. Is it enough to put Jeff Keely away? No. Keely powers out. Oh, Max Headroom in a chokeslam position. What's he got in mind here? Look at the height. Oh my goodness. Oh, Max Headroom could be looking for that Death Rider again. Both arms hooked. Death Rider. Ref in position. It's over. Max Headroom moves on to the second round.
Here is your winner, Max.
Max Headroom, a very, very impressive performance here in the first round of Wrestledongia. Moves on to the second round while Keeley drops to loser's bracket. Whew. I've been fighting to get this thing that's in my beard out this whole time. I think it's gone. Hell yeah. Max Headroom moves on. We have 2 matches remaining tonight. Our final 2 matches are going to be very, very interesting, I think. Our next match is all set up and ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Automod versus Pepino Spaghetti. Yeah! Here we go. Automod versus Pepino. Mamma mia.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the internet, weighing in at 450 pounds, Daddy M.O.D.
Automod on his way here, looking to tear through the World Championship tournament. But he's got one hell of a competitor across from him. There's a pool of announcements and names that you can pick. So I have to do my best with said pool of names. Such as Luigi being the name Louis and then the letter G. That being said, I have recently found that we can do custom ring announcements, like fully custom ring announcements. I'm hoping to get that all set up by the next event, but we'll see. Louis G.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 275 pounds, Smooth Operator.
There he is. It's him. That's true. No, there's a pool of announcements in game that I currently pick from, but yeah, there's a way to now import it, just like I've imported the music. That wasn't available last year, so now it is now. It is now, I should say. So I haven't quite figured out the full range of what it can do. Oh yeah, for the totally custom ones. Yeah, it's a matter of getting a file, converting it, and then importing it. Getting a sound file, converting it, importing it. I haven't quite gone into the depths of what the program is capable of, though. Because there's like 10,000 ring announcer lines that I was not aware of. Ladies and gentlemen, Automod versus Pepino. Here we go. The bell has rung. Pepino immediately going to charge in, but Automod catches him with a belly-to-belly suplex. Automod has the weight advantage over Pepino, which is not something that can be said very often. Sleeper slam there from Pepino to Automod. Pepino perhaps going for a belly-to-belly of his own. Automod with a diving shoulder tackle. Stops any momentum that Pepino might have had. Knee drop right to the back of the neck. And another knee drop right to the back of the neck. Pepino blocks the strike, though. Oh, and a spear! Completely taking Automod off of his feet. Pepino had that prepared. Automod kicks Pepino off here. Blocking the strike. Now a headlock punch and a strike to the back of Automod. Another one and a third with a double axe handle. A fourth, finally taking Automod off his feet. Pepino capitalizing on the fact that Automod is off his feet, slamming his head into the mat. Pepino now climbing to the top rope. Automod flat on his back here, motionless, diving elbow drop. Here's the cover. Oh, Automod's foot was just under the bottom rope. Elbow drop across the chest. Now, Automod with a kip up, whatever Pepino had in mind, suddenly gone. Tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam from Automod. Pepino back to his feet. Going for a strike. Pepino was ready. Headbutt to Automod. Going for an uppercut, but he missed. Irish whip into the corner and a spinning European uppercut. Automod kicks Pepino off yet again. Now Automod showing off his strength, lifting Pepino, slamming him into the corner, and throwing him into the middle of the mat. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Kick out at one. Pepino's not done yet. Clothesline from Automod. Pepino goes for a clothesline, misses. Back body drop from Automod. What's he got in store here? Spine buster. Flurry of offense from Automod has swung the momentum totally back into his favor. Now looking for the South of Heaven chokeslam. He hits it. Ladies and gentlemen, this one could be over quickly. Small package from Pepino. Shoulders are down, kick out at one. Automod was not ready for that. Automod thought the South of Heaven chokeslam was it. DDT from Pepino. Pepino now up to the top rope. Automod flat on his back. What a splash from Pepino Spaghetti. Pepino now trying to figure out how best to finish off his opponent. Ripcord neck breaker there. Automod rolls to the ropes. Getting back to his feet. Pepino kicking him over the top rope. Automod back to his feet. Pepino waiting patiently this time. Oh, and a knee to the gut. Automod suplex position for Pepino. Automod definitely showing off his strength here. Pepino's blood rushing to his head. And finally, he comes crashing down. Stumps to the face from Automod. And a knee drop right to the back of the head. Now Automod dragging Pepino to the middle of the ring, perhaps looking for a cover. Or perhaps not. Perhaps looking for the timeout pile driver. He's in position. Timeout pile driver. Here's the cover. Oh, and Pepino's rope was just under the bottom rope. Pepino's foot, rather, was just under the bottom rope. The referee calls a rope break. Pepino saved, whether it's by luck or by ring awareness. Strike to the face. Going for a German suplex. Pepino was ready. Back elbow. Automod stunned against the ropes, but Automod sends Pepino to the outside. Automod now showing off his strength here. Lifting Pepino from the ground into a military press position. And dropping him right on his face. Automod sends Pepino into the steel steps. Referees count up to 3. Arm wrench sends Automod to the floor from Pepino. His competitors brawling on the outside. Pepino now clubbing blow to the chest of Automod. Now a headlock punch. Referees count up to 5 as Pepino focuses on the spine of Automod. Pepino now lifting Automod to his feet. Referees count up to 6. Automod is stunned. Pepino back into the ring. Now perhaps talking some trash to Automod. Referees count up to 7 as Automod makes it back into the ring. Look out, Automod again looking for the South of Heaven choke slam. Automod again looking to put Pepino away with the timeout pile driver. He's in position, striking Pepino down onto the mat. Here's the cover, and again, Pepino is saved by the rope break. That is the second time that Pepino's foot has been underneath the rope. Going for an elbow drop, Pepino moves out of the way. Going for a clothesline, Automod rolls out of the way. Back and forth between these two competitors. Automod with a rebound shoulder tackle there. Going for a kick, Pepino moves out of the way. Pepino with strikes completely knocks Automod off his feet. Here's the cover. Kick out at 2. Automod with a kip up, but Pepino was prepared. Double axe handle. Another one. Ducks underneath a clothesline. Diving clothesline himself. Automod sent into the corner as Pepino moves towards his prey. Clothesline. Pepino now up to the top rope. Automod flat on his back, motionless. Diving elbow drop from Pepino Spaghetti. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg, shoulders are down. Automod powers out. Pepino lifting Automod to his feet now. Oh, and a strike right to the face. Automod now focused on the leg. I'm sorry, Pepino now focused on the leg of Automod. Flip him like a pancake. Now stomping down on the back elbow of Automod. Pepino feeling the crowd. Feeling the roar, feeling the support. And a bear hug from Pepino to Automod. Wrenching back on the spine of Automod here. Automod, back elbows to escape. And an ear clap. And a diving shoulder tackle. Completely snuffing out Pepino's momentum. Now just inflicting punishment on Pepino. Pepino just barely managing to survive 2 timeout pile drivers. Might not be able to hold on for much longer. Pepino up into the corner. Oh, but a back elbow to Automod. And Pepino roars back to life. Package position. Package pile driver from Pepino. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Shoulders are down. Rope break. Referee sees it this time. Automod grabs the rope at 2. Both of these competitors have now been saved from rope breaks. Pepino going for a strike. Automod blocks. Automod now. Almost a spine buster suplex there from Automod. Now dragging Pepino into the middle of the ring, looking to perhaps finish it off here. Pepino slowly back to his feet. Automod helps him up. Here it comes. The 3rd timeout pile driver. This time in the middle of the ring. Hook of the leg, shoulders are down. And Pepino powers out. Pepino powers out. Automod frustration certainly getting to him now. Knee to the gut from Pepino. Looking again for the package pile driver. And he hits it. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. Automod powers out. Automod now rolling to the safety of the outside, but Pepino's up on the top rope. Going for a splash, Automod rolls out of the way. Now stomping down on the gut of Pepino. That's 400 some pounds just crushing the stomach. Automod sends Pepino back into the ring, soon to follow. Going for a stomp up. Pepino rolls out of the way, going for a punch. Is this a bear hug? It is. Automod's got a bear hug on Pepino as well. Could this be it? Could the punishment be too much for Pepino? Pepino fighting the urge to tap out. Back elbows, finally breaking through the pain. And an ear clap to escape. Clothesline. Pepino now has Automod in a chokeslam position. Oh, and a strike right to the gut sends Automod to the floor. Pepino now, middle rope. Splash right on the lower back. Is that enough to put Automod away? Hook of the leg, here we go. Shoulders are down. It's over. Pepino wins with a splash to the lower back.
Here is your winner, Smooth Operator.
Pepino moves on to the second round. And Automod falls to a loser's bracket. Pepino did it, ladies and gentlemen. When all the odds were against him, Pepino managed to win. Ladies and gentlemen, I have one final match for you tonight. Of course, I do have to plug my schedule for this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we will be going through the rest of the rounds of the Wrestledongia 2 tournament, hopefully culminating in the Golden Night 1 week from tonight, where every championship will be on the line. But before we get there, we need to figure out the final entrant in round 2. No. There we go. It is going to be Zora versus Todd Howard. Our final matchup of tonight. To find out who will move on to round 2 and who will fall to loser's bracket. That's pretty accurate, Moni.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 219 pounds, the living legend.
Ominous as shit. Zora making her way down to the ring for this final matchup in the first round of the World Tournament here at Wrestledongia 2. Mossing? What do you mean? Oh, missing. Zora looking to capitalize. He doesn't know about mossing. Looking to capitalize on the tournament. Break his back, fuck his ass, make him humble, and make him get back to vibe checking. Damn Skippy. I miss Toddbot. Where is he?
And his opponent from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 219 pounds, Todd Howard.
Todd Howard making his entrance here tonight. He's from very close to Allentown. I couldn't find... There was not a call for his exact... his exact town. But he was very close to Allentown. So it was the closest one I could find. Todd Howard, of course, his jacket glitching through his shirt for some reason. But hey, we work with what we got. He is a fucking Pennsylvanian. Todd Howard, perhaps the dirtiest entrant in Wrestledongia with his tactics. Looking to capitalize and defeat Zor here tonight. And move on in the Wrestledongia World Tournament. Our final matchup is bound to be good. It's a feature, not a bug. Exactly. Zor versus Todd. Here we go. Immediate collar and elbow tie-up. Zor, though, with a double arm suplex. Sends Todd Howard into the corner. Oh, look at this, an armbar over the top rope. Immediately looking to punish Todd Howard's arms there. Zor quickly gets back into the ring now. Todd Howard, though, looking for a springboard crossbody, and he hits it. Here's the cover, looking to put this one away early. Kick out at 2. Look at this, high angle Uranagi there from Todd Howard. Zor quickly escapes the ring. Todd Howard soon to follow, perhaps not wise, another double arm suplex on the outside. Todd Howard going for a kick. Zor sends him sailing into the steel steps. Look at this strength on display from Todd Howard. Oh, it doesn't matter. Zor rolls out into an arm drag. Forearm strike sending Todd Howard across the announce table. And a strike fest on Todd Howard's face. Referees count up to 5 now. These competitors don't seem to mind too much. Todd Howard sending Zor into the announce table before going into the ring now. Zor soon to follow as Todd Howard seems to be playing mind games, trying to get into ahead of Zor here with his taunts. Oh, and a swinging roundhouse kick. Leg lariat almost. Someone's in trouble out there. Zor now focusing on the legs of Todd Howard here. Oh, and a kick right to the lower back. And another one. Zor focused on the limbs of Todd Howard here. Oh, but a kick right to the top of the head stops that plan. Todd now looking to capitalize on the fact that Zor's off her feet. Climbing up to the corner, Todd Howard ready. Oh, just rubbing the face of Zor with his fist. Kick right to the face of Todd Howard somehow. Kick right to the gut, and look at this. Look at these kicks. Zor now perhaps looking to put this one away for good after that serious, brutal set of kicks there. Look at this. Oh, locked in deep. Locked in deep, the bite of the dragon. Locked in deep on Todd Howard. And Todd Howard just barely manages to wrench the arm back with a back elbow, escaping the bite of the dragon submission hold. Oh, Todd Howard sends Zor crashing into the referee. Fisherman suplex. And a forearm strike sends Zor to the mat. Wishbone leg drop from Todd Howard. Zor getting back to her feet. Todd Howard looking for another springboard crossbody, and he hits it. Here's the cover. Kick out at 1. Look out, Todd Howard, suplex position, snap suplex right in the middle of the ring. Looking for it again. Oh, but this time Zora was prepared. Zora escapes and a clothesline right to the back of the head. Oh, and a kick right to the side of the face. That sent Todd Howard sprawling down to the mat. Ducks underneath the right hand. What's Todd got in store here? Power bomb! Right onto Zora's head. Todd kicking down the knee. And a head scissors DDT. Here's the cover, hook of the leg, shoulders are down. Zora kicks out at 2. Todd perhaps looking for a kick, but Zora managed to move out of the way there. Snapmare from Zora. Oh, and what a roundhouse kick from Zora. Zora now lifting Todd Howard again with a kick, this time right to the chest. Oh, and a hip attack from Zora. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. They're close to the ropes though. And Todd Howard manages to break up the pin. Zora now lifting Todd Howard back to his feet. Double leg takedown. Could we see a submission maneuver? Oh no. Looking for the wicked stepsister stomp. She hits it. Now dragging Todd Howard into the middle of the ring. Rolling him over. Shoots the half. Here's the cover. Shoulders are down. No! Todd Howard just gets the shoulder up right before the 3 count. Todd Howard now arm wrench, sending Zora to the mat. Kick to the gut. Look out. Todd Howard's looking for the hot fix. No! Zora manages to escape with a clothesline. Snapmare from Todd Howard. And now just rubbing his boot right into the face of Zora. Here we go again. Todd Howard looking for the hot fix. He hits it. Now dragging Zora to the middle of the ring. This could be it after the hot fix. Shoots the half. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. No! Zora gets the shoulder up. Zora now with a strike to the gut. Oh, look out! Look out! The bite of the dragon! Locked in! Legs are locked! Wrenching back, and Todd Howard taps out! Ladies and gentlemen, Zora is moving on to the 2nd round.
Here is your winner, the Living Legend,
Todd Howard. Zora moves on to the 2nd round of Wrestledongia. Todd Howard falls to loser's bracket. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the 1st round of Wrestledongia 2. We will be on a break until Tuesday, and then we will be back with round 1 losers. I hope to see you then. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I cannot wait to continue this all week. See you then. I love you all. Please take care. Bye!